TV channel 121 and na eye fiada November bosome no da etoso enwotwe agudie mu nsem na asan de aba betra ha biom donko na ebepegye mu na fe breaking news abajafo enso aba na omo aba betra se edru fiada mu nim se ensemusankwa fa agudie mu nsem de opese ubusa na abajafo chechro madwen de fa ho bia no tumi de ba o de fa 05515999933 05515999933 monfa mo messages a eye ensemusa no emra na abajafo chechro madwen krankra emfa ho na ye de adwenkyere no ba na se wo so wo adwenkyere bi efa obia sembusa na yen adwenkyere ho a pamcho ensi kwan fabra na eno so no yenhwem kakra emfa emaw obetimi so ayen video e de abasa we noise ni free mu anansan wo de bana se ya mo a na onim se kire noise no doson dodo yentehwe yetikura no a ene ye kasa na ye ka no aka bom ndi bia na ye free na se bi duru ba bia na obi ayi no ho duru ba bia no se singlet bi anase wagigya dem dampaso na tese haba ni na amunim se nya de a ye begya tumu a nti no de ba na ya anya ntuma ne se zanemai anama ya nyi antum munyi noise bia e wache bia na monka onsam no ntietem asembusa no intenti mama na etimi abo as many as possible 0244263902 0244263902 eno WhatsApp line with me the videos ahodo afaso abrayen 0593930110 059393 ne toso boso mienu ho 059393 ansa na 0110 and also with me the videos I hold afaso de abrayen every samre iko nyina midfield action Friday edition mfamo Musa no Emra Tony Montana
Godfather
say
nyame adom na nso
yakopa adom nso me ho ye pa amanfo Musa no bebre enomde eba bebre ena omde eba na why the no dey this a very unusual question. How did you get the name Laka?
We have first question.
Also your friend is a Professor Daniel La Paz, Professor Daniel La Paz, and they do brave. Okay, maybe sorry program. Na say no me rev fi anakai na my teacher boy. All right, Montana say yeah.
Nyame adom na nso Godfather.
All right, ya eboko. Edru o memra na fi asimbia mai bia ho asimbia mai
nsemo ho
na
me be se me manage
o do
ho
okay
and God's love e ba adwuma no se na efiada and a bag na ti say ko weekend
okay no onko fie I see
abana fusua so stress na oye video call bi hu me na
fusua okay
o de phone to
wow
yeah
okay na the bag no dey by senka mutwa na edi chire TV so e na efiada na so so betukwan akọ baby God's love abusu for me so be tie program ya se nya sorry program bi no okọ a bia be party politics bi and e bia okọ se baby kakra akọ campaign minima de about for the money all right Memra when abrafusu asem de okasa woka
oye video call na stress
and I see a trap na fusu an hia and me na asem a me go school first and second kwa tell the crime ni bida abrafusu
abana na ikasa de bu
oh I'm telling you and I pa committee na boom ba me office worker chen sa abana say onu ko school first and second and asem dra but asem kro ne yepe asem kro o say asem dra
sa asem no
yes
asem ben
abra fusia na hu obi o ko school first and second hu no
first a draw body no hu sa ko ya wo kui
the class we do here we go busaro hu bi no hu ne head teacher hu teacher ni bi o train na de enso o say na first and second one abra fusia
na asem bi
ko asem dra
asem ben
ye be ria ba mandi ye be ria ba mandi
with that
so no being with scoop and some that never be her. All right, young boy.
Draw money be.
Young go.
You met you for and I have for kwaba and then a fear that you remi all weekend. Yema a tier for kwaba. You heard someone else so our money. Yan shall say and free America too. Okay, speed. Or no, a YouTuber or a content creator. Na okay YouTuber all over or Ronaldo Ginny Dimpa. Timmy travel and I was there. Do draw now to me a pay I was here. Now speed and it new allows about America. Oh yeah, so far the best in the world about a sprinter. Omo me enu and I hear more our Kessben so now omo the sikato so $100,000 na omo call ho America na omo call 100 o 50 meters and omo call ye e ka keto be senka speed ka otino last a di momia ntie na ye hwe niam ahodo a e call so o racing
thing called me speed. You know I never lost a race a day in my life.
I believe that. Set.
That was a tie. 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 That was a tie.
Let's watch the video.
That was a tie.
Where's the video?
Was that not a tie? That was a tie. I'm the fastest man alive.
Ooh, there I am. Whoa. There you are back there.
He did turn around and look at you.
I looked at him and then started jumping. Just for fun.
No, you did not, dude.
Oh, I sure did. Look. Play the video.
Bro, I won that a little bit, bro.
Did you?
Yes.
Let's watch the video. Oh, look at that. I'm jumping. Just for fun. Leaning back.
Bro, I won it.
Wow.
I won that, bro.
I can pay for your doctor's appointment with your eye doctor.
Bro,
Whoa.
First of all, buddy.
I'm gonna go get my money.
Really? Let's go again. Let's do a rematch.
I don't do me much. You're bold.
You hear him? You hear him? He barely won and he talking
only
crazy.
a YouTuber, content creator. On an extra white, Ronaldo Jesse Parde, no, on for Ronaldo in Niagara. A few days ago, or interview Paul Pogba and on the honest stars, not the Diagro, and on the fastest person we have to see Olympic Games now, a course of Paris, no, the 400 meters, a speed, Neonko Brebois, or no, alas, inti, Noah, Edessa, $100,000, no. Ebe good safe moi na omo display say we na no air physical no na omo I show speed car say omo nko 100 meters omo nye ni 50 meters na ne nyina echi no alas na di nkonti sika no e na no echi so a ohwe our Kessben so nti I show speed so opera match ye ma no the opportunity na mum ohwe race na a very tight say I show speed ye mfa ni speed for nothing owo bibi kakra enso e woni mu yenko soccer yerem ewo eye Fenerbahce omo manager Jose Marino and a Turkish omo efe no ede so ball omo ede abo Jose and the comment I'll make after thousands for game obeka say system no ekutia no ensempie na Jose ede ebetu dwa na omo fine no asan so atwena so wanya one match omo ede ama Jose Marino enti next Sunday Fenerbahce and Silver Sport match no Marino are suspended for one league match won't me enter sa dugout no mu yenko eno ada Europa League matches eba so na Ghanaian players bi ho a omotime tontena Inaki Williams Black Stars and striker na Inaki na enye easy crack o she go wa bra eno apepa SG a comeback eche Ludagrat Eshom by 2 goals to 1 Inaki mo hwe ne 10 no the year ball ne man on 10 in the body no Mia short na eda tram Sunday ma we nyina oba Ghana Black Stars ye hu bi obi bisa say denti what is the problem dem party any problem na Inaki okone club o de ye hwe go no replay sa control no opani ye ne short no we Inaki go no oba Black Stars den confidence na ayira supply na onya anaso no so epre ne ho eno ani go ne de na efepa enye ono nko ana Ghanaian player eno o she go ewo the Europa League another Ghanaian player she go Prince Kwabena Edu. On also to Atena at the Eman Club, Victoria Plaza, and the former Bechem United. I'm a player, no, and our Kessben television, so, and the Pascal Wakodano, and an Etegani, and Nimi Papa, and in the Europa League, FC Plaza, Victoria, Omo Edin Kunim, Omo Sociedad, Omo one of the top teams I was Spain into to score against Sociedad, no, and yet Fala, and yet Bete, and yet for Enron. Prince Edu Kwabena, he was on target for the club. Victoria Plaza and Edin Kunim by 2-1. David Abagana, former RTU, former Ice Good, player and also at what's now Eddie Emma Apol Nicosia, Fiorentina, Eshamokami Noa, and so Antimi Antisa Ekano. Now Manchester United, and no Amoche Pauk, Eshamu 2-0, and now Baba Rahman FBP, Ahmad Diallo, and about 2 goals, no Eddie Etia. Pau Thessaloniki enti match of course now here our Kessben so enti Ruud van Nistelrooy obaye on drop on lose 3 points no cry on lose game or share in the Carabao Cup against Leicester na on the Chelsea a ball draw in the Premier League and I feel and also onya a win won English Europa League, you know, enti ekoye pa the Emmanuel Elman United. About the last game, weekend way. Now, Yebisa Ruud van Nistelrooy said, the last game, managing until Monday, a new coach, Eba, Victor Amarin, Ebe take over. Or as a United coach, or last match, the day, and I will expect Ruud van Nistelrooy.
To get results coming. And there was the Leicester game, the Chelsea game, and now this one. So you know, I can only be happy with the performance that the players put in, and the bit that I could do to help them. I enjoy it, but you know, Sunday is another one, and I'm so focused on doing that, then you know, hardly thinking of what will be next. But it will be a time to do so.
We know you're determined to stay. Have you checked that phone yet? You said
I
you were
did
going
when I
to.
left your desk. I
Nothing.
did completely. I checked my Wi-Fi, and it was all on. So nothing yet. Patience.
Ruud, thank you. We really appreciate it.
Wait, Ruud van Nistelrooy. Obeso adwuma as interim manager. Ten Hag ekoye no, obet step in no, wa ball adwuma papa. Into 3 matches, one lose back okra, when you 2 wins and a draw. Or hear me say a league match against Leicester Nadia, Obesan so after the 3 maximum points. Onana, a goalkeeper, Emma Manchester United, and okay, put clean sheet. Now, Ruud van Nistelrooy from day one about club, no, Wabot my penalty, Kama United, a kipuno, I will Ruben Armour, Nitinima, and Ka any bad crowd. Onana, anyway, Jai.
100%. He's a very good guy, very good coach. Since he's here, he's helping us a lot. He has so much experience, and he advises us a lot. He's doing amazing since he's here. You know, obviously we have him a few days as a head coach. He's different, but he's doing amazing. It's fantastic what he's doing, and players are happy. So yeah, but in the end of the day, it's not something we can decide, no, because the club made the decision, and we have to accept.
We ending some Andre Onana goalkeeper at the Cameroon goalkeeper Man United. They are to for Ruud van Nistelrooy home, and yeah, up to them to make decisions. They will Kono Kwadia and Ruud can only stay now on your part of a new coach Ruben Amorim, the backroom staff. No, yen to also and Stamford Bridge and not Chelsea. Actually, and what 6 different scorers in Chelsea, almost 8-0 win over Armenian club from FC Noah, and now goes a free match now here our Kessben television. So now the Christopher Nkunku and we share 2 goals. We bought 60 matches for Chelsea. We share 10 goals. We have 1 assist. Now we bought 1 hat-trick at the Emma Chelsea and now Joao Felix and Soko share goal in 3 Conference League matches. 4 goals and a Joao Felix and so at me Ashe na say Chelsea on form here papa and now goes free mono and now yeah you show our Kessben television. So now Peter Crouch a former striker Emma England and Liverpool or Wapapapa. Now Crouch say for credit to Enzo Maresca Chelsea manager no Wabajuma pa before season started because hey Chelsea out of players na so coach what me manage ay players no wasem omo ya ade and no omo nya de na watete to so ama say Chelsea enya results omo pe credit no to Enzo Maresca. Peter Crouch akasai
Just a joke. The amount of players they were buying, the amount of money they were spending, the amount of, they had two dressing rooms, right, the training ground. It was 2 squads even. So the way he's managed it, he just drew a line and said, right, you're not part of my squad this year. And to some big players, with Ben Chilwell at England international, there was Sterling, we obviously big character, a legend in the Premier League. He's made big decisions, big calls, and you have to say it's working. And the players that are fringe players all want to play for him. We witnessed that tonight, but we've witnessed that throughout all the European campaigns. The players in the Premier League are performing. So you can't say anything negative about
Peter Crouch and your tenant canon on the same show. Now Joe Cole, former Chelsea and England winger, now former Chelsea number 10, no so to so. And now okay Chelsea, they will see bomb games no. Omo ewo 3 matches be a done when you man papa. A best start weekend with Wabra, omo any Arsenal for airball, omo any Aston Villa, Leicester, any other clubs ewo matches are pa. Or say next 3 games no a test case at the match Chelsea and a Joao Felix and so Obonabasu Joe Cole any.
Chelsea comfortable. These games and this group will be dispatched quite comfortably, whatever team they take to these next 2 away games. The important thing for Chelsea is the progression and the line it goes on. This tournament don't start for Chelsea really until we get to the quarterfinals and semi-finals, and they are massive favourites to win it, and so they should be with the quality at their disposal. But the Arsenal game there on November the 10th at the weekend, Leicester away is a winnable game, then Villa at home, and then Tottenham away. 3 in the next 6 games is going. That's your tests.
Joe, what did you make of his night overall?
I thought he was brilliant. He applied himself. You have to remember with Joao, he was a big star. He was like £100 million player at some point. His career's obviously gone in. It's gone here, there, and everywhere. But he's very, very talented. He wants to make Chelsea his home, and he's capable of doing these things. When he first came to the club, I was blown away by how good his movement was. This is actually what he needs to just take his game onto the next level.
Joe Cole and Kasa Eddie Afan, the former club Chelsea come Man City John Stones in the month of October. Man City results are now penny some bad patch. John Stones any player of the month October. Declan Rice prior na assess latest by and medical team around him said the fit and available for this weekend game at Arsenal and Chelsea and so Real Madrid better a right back and a centre back January way review policy say January any signings in the middle of the season no matter the time to players now supra any injury cause asset in any players need before munti assess someone sa January Madrid better someone stand for players no the being and so by name Trent Alexander obeba there na so any January every summer and Trent Alexander so I send a contract with Liverpool obeba Madrid as a free agent. Now Yengram AC Milan Tijani Rangers or form brutal obeka game against Madrid at Milan one of the 3 goals and an Necromony former Barcelona coach Frank Rijkaard bought Necromony Tijani Rangers about to say one of the best midfielders in the world currently Tijani one of them. AC Milan any boy Nika some man who contract extension because representing now and the future of AC Milan. Yentua so Barca so Barcelona Karim Adeyemi the FA Dortmund some swap deal now Omnisika one Ferran Torres one of the players Barca person de neko na Omnisika aka Torres ho akofa Karim Adeyemi some ball Emma Barcelona Football Club Chouameni Madrid send Mademono enye de peno no ya just Liverpool so at 10 kwanchen enya Chouameni epent next summer Madrid bobo ko ni eja player manakwa epe £50 million Liverpool ekita sesika na epe ni ko fa Chouameni some ball Van Dijk contract to Liverpool no running out name captain person or extend 2 parties no reach agreement it's yes a check run by January there na Van Dijk no it could be even earlier na a contract to team extend for Liverpool a football club no Brian Mbeumo Brentford striker na Arsenal Mikel Arteta or Penarsen papa it's Mikel Arteta and so actually massive interest anymore obeso de no and so ever name that Silva Junior akunya hamstring between 4 to 6 weeks on team and ball for a year in the club and in the country. Now all of said Neymar will travel equa Brazil, where free Saudi Arabia, the second ball no or then birthday until Enrada. Okwa Brazil ko celebrating the ban name weekend way and I'm we party kese pa e dey ama ne beautiful daughter name ne ba no and I hear mo our Kessben so Edu Gaspar every Arsenal name Mikel Arteta yes transfers say on na beka say empunu na epunu enhia na ehye powers na de dodo na ba di Mikel Arteta hono ono na e wo big C e ba na player onko any player on another spotted director and so any Arsenal or more a football club Godfather that Roma ene e fiada and many konko for questions so ba ana ebentia ha na enkofo crossons and that Roma Godfather yedibesi
okay Montana de Tony
award winner
yemfa NC high na anya asem ntra nka bena fosua e wo hwe ne ba bia uhunu nka se ba bi o wo sisi no na enye ene se onnenem fia hai also ko school na first and second kwa miki say emano eba wona oyi omo ni achi the war mani achi oh my god
you mean say all the oil
Franco na the way nam ha na also nam ha obai ni hu no hada nice lady oba me hu se kwa miki e dey hanky epipa na ni achi the eyebrow oh you ni amano wow wow mami na saying
nyame ado
nyame ase so ho ye pa na dia na brand and fa woni achi wo se me hu oyi woni achi bibi
I think that be da hot
na bibi da ho
oboa me
and oboa wa pepa well ade nyakofo say unim the difference between sonsono ni owo
yeah
unim ho owo ba da make no no sonsono mo say okay all right agronko why okay nana kusua right
yeah
nana kusua nene oba ama time herbal enu ti no betra ha ene anoba yenkɔ no quickly na yenhwɛ no abobo no kakra de brain every time herbal omo ahwe na ne ntiwe
Every any day, Meda was a bebre, so mammy, I couldn't understand many material for you to cheer upon Modern and come on, for power to me celebrate a higher Kessben 92.9 Casafidian so. Majime J. de Midi and in an Akosia Yabois, what to make so the near Pomodin come chair, a brand juice so free baby. I say, time herbal center, I share, yeah, I share, yeah, dear, or Dumacumanuna, Nahama, and Quania Cabom, Edessa, dear, Quayamuni, dear, Granunti, and Mine Cambom to ya, dear, a the be at the cocoa at the Maya Medofopa, ya dear, ya, ama many one serene, ya dear, what be Benya Kaya see for ya dear, and until time about center ya share, ya Yakika Numania, Banka Bom, Edia Bedama Society Tronica, you know, or see ye near dear Banya Fahabani inside ya dear, Sapa Pepper, doctor, yeah, what dear Dimbo Raquam Quantity Numania Banka Bomo, what dear Edu Papa Abedama so, was it a TIMG, malaria drought attache, say a year 3 dear malaria and quantity to Nipedia, Nipedia say Nipedia Quandia, Edroni TIMG, a time, have all Mr. Draw and a mechan for Ediamo, and Sana Meshasi and a number no 0244 417 669 0244 417 669 middle for part TIMG a time have all Mr. Drono, yet the Abegu Jama in Swama say Penetra Quine, Bora drugstore herbal shop, any pharmaceutical shop be a benwo, Neko Pebinanum. Essence a 3D ya dear Ebesha swa. Tipa ye sha sieno. Edre here se betua sieno. A TIMG a time about Mr. Essence tipa ye beshe ni pedria swa. Ayana a sun swa. Malaria ne sha sia. Ekofa edeba. Wutino etmi pai wune do say ga. Wutino emutimi yo say do. Would your home baby NJ. Tipa ye tipa ye swa utiswa. A handy pedria say ni pedria. Emma any geocra emma was sitting them. Emma wumpom ayemre nipa so de wo hia pomode na de adwuma sabre ya ko adwuma so tipo ye nti wontimi nsi utra simpo na campus wa faade ato ade ama obi abetobi edro ne TIMG wonya bi na ono no ma tipo ye away wotia eja oseka gaga wotia eya wo ya wotia amwani nyina epru so wani nyina ye ko no edro ne ye time he ba Mr. Dro ena me dofo pa ohia se wo be no bi na aboa aduane ede na nso wonu mato wonu munya wo de wonu mayekro wo mini mayekro wonu maye se nyonyonyonyo yes sunsumo pe na so honam na yemre aduane na nka eswe na nka wo pepa wonya nka wo bedi na nso ye de enti ebofo wo so kura na bibi ya yo yes mia wani di atrema mienu miensa bi na wo tu ni nyina to agu wa fi ni nyina to agu me dofo pa edro ni ye time herbal mixture dro se wonya na kira kwai na se wonu bia ebebo watu wonu ma yo say de aduane a wontimi ndie di yefunu ya de abesua wo yem yefunu mu kro abeto wo yem na tutu na edwawo wo betna wa ye hwe han wo de me yem wo mpedro papa bi e kira kwan no na ye de kese akofa ma yesi osa ne ho kro ne ba afi na asopiti ne ka kese na wo bo mesre wo edro ni ye TIMG ye time herbal mixture dro e na wo hia se wo be pe ne kira kwan no anu mu bi wonu mu ti na ye wo de na otimi di define no yefu ye de away na etu ayire fi wonum de ma mesi wonya time herbal mixture dro ni bi na me do fo pa wo bobo bi gu bo a anopa wi anwumra na adwukra be yi afa ka ho no ebetu ya de na se kwakwa de ma mesi bu woni prebro ni was within a twinkle of an eye na wo ho ato eye time herbal mixture dro e na make am de ma adwumaden brefo na akofa ho tutu ho nam yaw wo sisi wo chepe wo dompe wo aposo no aposo na wontimi enya ho hwe wo beda wonum se yentietia yemiemia ye hunu wo tie wo chinkase no emu abu se pen enso hye kra na ye nyina ye ebehwe agu so edro ni ye TIMG eye time herbal mixture dro e na make am de ma sa bre se wo be pe ne kira kwan no no bi ebebo aututu abehwe wo so ama wontimi nya ho hwe no ebebo we siesie ni padua no e de ama medafo pa enna aye wo den wo kan wani agu so keke no kra no aye den de ama wo bi be sie wo sleeping relaxation minya bi ono ne brofo no wo kire se enna ye friend se enna wo koto kete so na ehwan ye den de ama no wo mu ni koto ha no wo mu na koto ha sa de bechi no na nani ase nyina atotom ni ponso de ye di edu papa ye time about Mr. Drofi honoma enna hu hia wo asetena mu se wo betimi ada no we gaining new strength ebo ni padua siesie ni padua na so se wontimi nda ema ni padua no ebre ema ni padua no eyemre eno no na wonyini ndu ba bia so na already no efon already no na esisi apapo wrinkles wani ase nyina atotom edro ni ye MG eye time herbal mixture dro eye bibidro krojin ye dada dro eye busuan chemfa eye mansan chemfa ye duduo bribi eye mansan poafo ye kokromutia chesa yensan ne ho emmopo eye prekese jamadwa wo fiti kotia na ne ho bo afie mu eno ane time herbal mixture dro e bibidro kroje tu malaria se a ye beka ne se nanim ne nachi ebi eni ho biem eye TIMG eye time herbal mixture ena wunya se obeno no bi koso ne frɛ ye number no eye 0244-417-669 0244-417-669 Mini aba wo tie mesabre me mama wo tie mesabre wonya ntwa abra na obu nsanko ade na anidane ehaw wa ya sese bi na ehonom ejo na mu tutu obu ho obebu ne nsa gise asopiti asem wokoda ho ne wo ne mpane akese mesre mi bisa wo be kwa koda asopiti ba bre ne abra obebu nsa bia jeje mpane ana tepida edro ne ye TIMG eye time herbal mixture drop sebo emaye mojefi wo se pie free ni paduam wo ba de nka bosumi mu ye yesu wo se na wo twe e wo se timi ba na so de no bana mienu na bana miensa bi e ba ne sana medafo pa mojefi na ka woni paduanim no etimu eye den e wo se wo padu papa enye dro nso ne edro ne de wanom na ho asisi ho so edro ne de wanom no abu won sane nyina pia bonten edro ne de wanom na nya fe na wo bemnim no ho edu papa no eno ane TIMG time herbal mixture dro and na make am Diamond Sabre say penetra kwan Borough drugstore herbal shop pharmacy shop be ben wo penny doso poetu okumasi akra dia enye na Borough Dani herbal baseline pharmacy Colinac herbal Misty herbal and Happy Dank ye nyina ya boy ye ho ano ye wo Ashtown ye bi apnato kakaka have made pharmacy any ke polyphone edin hwehwe ni mu K engine herbal ye wo Emro Abidjan house PFA pharmacy ye Waterford New Road Freddy Men's herbal ye wo KO and also scammers ye wo KGT restaurants nemo moto ne ba ko mienu miensa wo die Borough drugstore herbal shop pharmacy shop be ben wo se na ye medemi ntimi na mi ye dro na timi abo mesiesie me nipadua ma matimi ada edro ne so de no ane TIMG eno awona atiesu so wo ho ayese hyehye wo je ho ba bia enje ye dum fa na wohoro do ye so fa na wodo watata so se bribi no ewia kataba ye nyina ye dwanim enso ye de enti wo fa akonya sim edro ne ye TIMG eye time herbal mixture dro ena me dofo pa make up ediama sabre say obepene kwan no ano no bi fa duro ni to tiri mu ye esase me na bi ne kai wo so se nkokọ apem na mono ma wonyina wo mani pe na so takra no ne kire takra no ne ma akokọ de kese na takra boni de fa nyinam kwatere kwa na me kire wo se eno ye beka se tu malaria se ne de eguo bebre wo dwaman so na so se obenom na de ahoto bebre no eno ni asem no wo be yisika koto edro na fa hoto mbre wo de ene na do sika sho botom kwa ma yade ne ka hoto a na keye edro na eno ane time e ba mr eye timg and I make a Ediama Koswan Frey number no a 0244 417 669 0244 417 669 Apomodia and one TIMG time here bomb Mr. Mummy penetra kwanye nunumbi na afi malaria fever bia adani ziba ewe yesono entimi entunko emfa emmaye medibio ene nana akosua yeboa apomodi nkomatwetwe ena mede ebrɛwo dasene yebehia makra
nakosua bedasi na nakusia yeboa hey uratilo wow the numbers no patro san si numbers ni so biom na say wo ye rodo na man for beso mo frɛ no oh san si mo numbers ni so biom mame time herbal numbers
okay patro number no 0244
0244
417 669 0244 417 669
wow ibedi wachi na ya pepe no bi ato na enim se ebe boa yi papa se da manfo edi dance no eho na nakosua ye boa ye be sane o ehia da foforo ye da sepa thanks for coming nakosua ye boa na be kan sempi e de afa time herbal mon friend numbers no na mone omo eni enkomo kwa miki moda wa hin omra nasem esi nachi all right yebehwe na fe numbers no ode atu edwane mafre na mone no adi nkomo mone time here bampedin for adi nkomo se de messages na mode aba eye WhatsApp messages no yebehwe na yeyi kakra afiri ho ede amamo na medafo nyina enso aye set na yeyi no krankra ede amamo Wamu nyina kwa babio eba Friday edition of Midfield Action. Yemfansisha swe. We Joe, it's obvious Ronaldo is not a better dribbler and Messi Messi is not good. And Messi is not good with his head. And he's one-footed player. My question is, what is Neymar lacking? Kebadu Edway Fitachiman and Abre Yang and Anope. What is Neymar lacking? Okay. May call the next one. If you go for it, you are Gadfly. Say Gadfly. Edifree Pope John Secondary and Minor Seminary. If you just see Kofodia, or say, I would like your pundits to analyze how Manchester United's current players can adapt to Ruben Amorim's system of play. Okay, and here you also know everyone them. Now the next one was I would like your pundits to explain deeply the meaning of political interference in football. Because Moroccan football is being managed by the King of Morocco and Saudi Arabia by the Public Investment Fund. But none of these is called political interference. So why is it that in our jurisdiction, our politicians and governments don't want to interfere when things are getting wrong, all because of political interference? Justice Mampong, a same health center, there was what to Amane Oha and then Anope Enono. I'm Pius Brown from Kumasi Manfrom Unadiwe Abrayan. I want your opinion on this question. Okay, your team is in the Champions League final and you have reached the 90th minute whilst your opponent is leading you with 1 goal difference and your team has been awarded a close free kick. Between Trent, among these players, Trent Alexander-Arnold, KDB, Kevin De Bruyne, Bruno Fernandes, Saka, and Palmer, who will you put your trust in to take it for your team? Trent, Alexander-Arnold, KDB, Bruno Fernandes, Saka, Cole Palmer. One abemano abobol no ede amount. Okay, Mami got the next one. When Hatofok and Kumasi Asante Kotoko were at their peak in the early 2000s, and one kickoff was 3 p.m. By 10 a.m., the stadium was full to capacity. I want to know how much was the title sponsorship on the league and the TV rights at that time. Okay. Time ana nipa just stadium by 10 a.m. near for floodlights. Na bebre sujina stadium nechi omunya kwan muram no. Na sponsorship league no sponsorship na saying and the TV rights and so no sign na clubs no enya free TV rights no are still the nipa ebuso nipa ayema say de was stadium no di entra na just say clubs no enya sponsorship and the TV rights and so no wetimi operate no. Joe and your wonderful crew, my question goes to Andy. Why is it that the Italian clubs have the Italian flag in their jersey, but other countries don't? If there is any, let Andy help me with that country. David Agboli, watching from Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone, Yadamasipa, Yachia Ghana for more Sierra Leone, you know. Though it's funny sometimes when we yell about our league. I think the league has been already decided. But they create one or two competitive games to trick our minds. Then, bam, we forget. Clear example is Gold Stars. Gold Stars will win the league, and Dreams will never go to relegation. Surprises happen in football, but Dreams that everyone is beating. Held Gold Stars that is beating everyone with 10 men. Dreams FC will win their next game. Mark my words. We every father eho. Mami we and so quickly. Sado. Left back David Odro and midfielder Abdulaziz made their debut for FC Barcelona B against Real Sociedad B. I want Marie Data per their output to analyze and have a take on two players and their first team fortunes. Alex Nyako, Doctor of Pharmacy, Arlington, Texas, and anyway, Abraya. Good morning, General. I would like Newton Latte Marie Data to tactically explain Rafinha's role at FC Barcelona under Hansi Flick. What is the best attribute? What is his best attribute as a winger, and how he's grown to be the most important member of the Barca attack? Michael Voswapia Escobar, former Kumasi Asante Kotoko defender, and anyway, and so Abre Escobar, what you first say? Wow,
Escobar.
Oh, Ghana. Oh, okay. Wow. Sergio, how well do you know Kwame Poku and Minta? How well do you know these players now? Do we need them now? Will they start for Kumasi Asante Kotoko? Or they will start from the bench now? Again, why is the Nigerian striker still not playing? So can't you see Dr. Ogum is playing the boys out of position? Tell him we need nothing but victory from Bechem. Else, Kofi Yesu, Dunko Nofen, and anyway, and so Brian. Yeah, got the next one. I'll say hi, Sergio. Good morning. It's Moises Caicedo, the most complete midfielder in the English Premier League. I want Marie Jate's opinion on this argument, and if possible, he should back his point with data. Derek Sasrasu, Offenso, and Atuwe Amaniyen. Sergio, does Otuado still have the right to lead the Black Stars for now? For our next two games? In other words, tell me why he is still at post. Stephen Nyamiche Edway Free Asafo Ena Abreye. After the symbolic loss to AC Milan, Real Madrid Lucas Vazquez said, "Coach, in football, both defending and attacking is for the 11 guys. Titles are won by teams, not individuals." Unquote. In what contest will a player of his weight come out after a big game? Is it even important to make such a blatant statement after a big loss? I want Marijata to holistically opine on this boss. Nana entry, Ericus Ventures Edum, the Nana Sode Abreye, and no. Sergio, good morning. Do your special crew maintain that Coach Ouattara should resign, or is gradually convincing them now? Do your special crew maintain that Coach Ouattara should resign, or is gradually convincing them now? Uti Yabua, Udwe Efri Nkoko, and Abreye. Good morning, sir. In your honest opinion, do you think George Afriyie is convincing with his current outburst? We free Christian Nimo would free Ahafu Kenya say and Abreye Christian Nimo. Okay, in your honest opinion, do you think George Afriyie is convincing with his current outburst? Me baha enso kakra why NDB afaha abreme. It's funny, eh? Also, Joe, it's funny sometimes when we yell about our league. I think the league has okay. Mr. Medin father. When I do by my year every hall. Mami, call the next one. Good morning, General. Please, what's the update of Isaac Mitena as Poku and Kwame Poku coming to Kumasi Santi Kotoko? Thanks very much. Sheriff Edway Free Kaswa Accra and Abreye. Sheriff, may you also message every hall. Mami, call Zekov Mohammed. Udie and Etwaso. Good morning, boss. When was the first time an English club scored 8 in an European competition? Best of luck to my Phobian boys as we host Vision FC at the Legon Sports Complex. We're catching up, okay, to Adagodachi at the top of the league tonight. Phobia forever, and we will never say die. Zekov Mohammed, may you also know everyone 10 Joe and your team. Good morning. Please, I would like to know if the Barca team Aziz and Odro played for is the same as La Masia. David Edway Efri Salvation Army Hospital. We are Moase and David Edway Efri Ebae. Ombatinete and so the amount. Why? David, your phone Batinete the amount. Good morning. Between these two clubs, Barcelona and Real Madrid, which one is older? My name is Eric. Is it Sedua Mela? Watching you live from Sefi Kofi Krom, Sefi Proso, Kofi Krom. Now, money here, now money tell me why. The other buy and the side, I'm sure to pronounce it. Said, good morning, please. Kessben TV is still not functioning in Accra, and you seem not to say anything about it. Sergeant Ima, Edway Free Nungwa Police Station, and Abraham. Is that correct? Is that correct?
Yes, I had some messages yesterday too.
Sir, Kessben TV is still not functioning in Accra, and you seem not to say anything about it. All right, Eugene, Mr. Ramo, Mama me wed na me mfan chichimono Emma Amanfo. Ebi amina minya ni ye and almost ye. I've asked this question for the second week running. Yeah, no answer. But we are no man and name, Mr. Ramo. Maybe by a dozen. Which of these Chelsea strikers was the best? in their entire football career. Gullit, Shevchenko, Drogba, Crespo, Anelka, Pizarro, Torres, Costa, Falcao, Morata, Lukaku. Aziz, Goro, with the free tema, Community 1, side 10, and Abraham more players in the one of the best. Chelsea, and Gullit, Shevchenko, Drogba, Crespo, Anelka, Pizarro, Torres, Costa, Falcao, Morata, Lukaku. Okay. One anyway by Aziz Idi Goro, Tema Community 1 side 10. And I may use everyone. Please, why is jersey number 16 and number 1 only for goalkeepers? Abdul Mumin Zakaria, anyway, free Tenga, and Abre, huh? Tinga,
Yeah.
okay, Tinga,
Savannah region.
okay, Tinga, Northern region,
Yeah, Savannah.
Savannah.
Sesi omwa
okay,
omwa che northern nimu. Uko wa.
Uko wa.
Minim sa
I want to Tinga.
Yeah, ono na Tinga.
So Uko school or wa?
Yeah.
Okay, Abdul Mumin Zakaria, anyway, by jersey number 1, jersey number 16. The BI is a goalkeepers. I know who know. Enti muchirem saying, Emano. All right. Mamin, the next question said, Laka, good morning to you guys. I'm asking Barcelona and Real Madrid, which of them has won more Ballon d'Or? Makati, anyway, free. Talensi District, Bolgatanga, and Abre. Makati. Ana Makati na Maakati. Ebi amina makoka na Makati ba enye Makati. Makati. Na Maakati. Talensi District Bolgatanga. Good morning, the General. Apart from Jones Atukwe, has any Ghanaian coach taken any African country to the AFCON? Sadat, anyway, Ifri Tamale, and so Abekainsa, and Anope. Mi free Sadat, Tamale, Namako, Felix, Odifri Nkranza. Joe, when was the last time a Ghanaian player won the UEFA Champions League and the CAF Champions League? Felix, Udwe Ifri Nkranza, and Abre. Good morning, General. Please, I want to know the difference between aura and skillful in football. Keen, anyway, free Kumasi Crow from aura and skillful in football. Keen, Kumasi Crow from Odianoso Abekam in Sawaha, may ye free ho, may call a YRC focus. Achim Nkronso in the Eastern region. YRC focus. Achim Nkronso in the Eastern region. Please, what is the difference between mechanical football and possessive football? All right. Mechanical football and is it possession football? All right. There will be Abba and so no. May call the next one and also Frehina Ebae. Please ask Newton for me. Why is Professor Ogum? Why does he not use Ansu Henry in matches? Henry Ansu, I didn't see any own Yusuno in matches. Vic, and anyway, Abba, who didn't be Vic. All right, meaning, got the next one. Every Cabis, New Adubiasi Zongo, who is the only player in football history to have given most assists in Premier League, the La Liga, Bundesliga, the Champions League, Europa League, World Cup, and the Club World Cup. Can your panel also give us the teams he played for? Sir Cabis. One I assist pa. Ewo sa competitions here obobo din na Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, the Champions League, European League, the World Cup, Club World Cup. Why pa na munim so I assist pa. Nye de wase goals. Asem na oka. Mr. Munya mano. I'm Saint Stephen from Abidjan Kwanta. Please Job. Can Carlo, Ancelotti, or Ana Can Carlo drop Mbappe and play Vini and Rodrigo and play Jude after them? Let Franco Naro help me because I really love him. Saints Steven anyway and so Brian. I am more than answer questions no more. Who the Catholics let him wear it? Jordan Ayew should be the captain, no Kudus, the wrestler. San Francisco Grace Light Educational Complex and Hinamako Kobe new site and Atuwe Amani Waha. Send a Madrid Chiramo Jordan and Kudus. Sergio, good morning. Which league year so hard to folk not losing a game but still could not win the league? Amos anyway Ifri Axim and so Abrayan. Amos Ebeyano Eddie Amount. Now the next one no is saying okay, Mamisha quickly. Joe, my question goes to you. Were you happy yesterday after your team beat Noah? If yes, why? NT anyway frita D and Abreye. NT anyway frita D and so Abreye. The team Eshe Akokone ne Makra Adina Menini. We Europa Conference League. Ye Jini Nabi. Ye G Champions League. Ye G event say Europa. Ye G Super Cup. Ye G Club World Cup. Ye G Conference League. It is ye GBBB. Enyam Joshua Edway Fritadi number, please. I want to ask, what will the new Manchester United coach bring to the team concerning the progress of the players? Anyway, by Joshua Edway Fritadi and Abreye. Good morning, Kessben Sports. What does it mean to have 24 teams qualifying for the AFCON and Ghana not being part? Philip Cape Coast. There also the Abreye and no. You're free Cape Coast now. You're best after okay. Mehu Anefi Sunyan Zongo Dewa has said Laka and your reputable crew. I want to know the reason why England values the number 7 jersey more than the number 10 jersey. Why do your panel always choose to analyze the EPL more than the other leagues? I need explanations because when it comes to football records and achievements, La Liga and Serie A are far ahead of the EPL. So why? Can Kato Kreku can Kato Kreku's GFA punish George Akwesi Afriye based on what he said concerning our league? Anefi Kandahar Sunyan Zongo they also Ede Abegumuno Mr. Munye and so ano Emfa Emame. Now for me call the next one. Prior to the start of the season, I conducted a research with my channel on the top 5 casualties on the ongoing GPL. It was revealed that these coaches will be the first 5 casualties. Coach Mengel, Coach Watara, Coach Pakwesi Fabian, Coach Yapreko, and Coach Ogum. Please, I want the opinion of your pundits on this, especially on which of them they think should not be part of the list, and which ones will be on top of the list. And they shouldn't miss out on this since he's a specialist in sacking coaches. Africa must reason in a way Abreye. Hello, the General. How many African teams have seen their players winning the African Best Player back to back? Mr. Boatin the way for Techiman and Ebremo. Sajo, can Ghana qualify for the AFCON 2025 in Morocco? Let your pundits give their submissions as journalists, not as Ghanaians. Ebo Afo, Udwe Efri Elmina and Abreye. Ghana Bitima qualify. Ako a Morocco 2025. More answer as journalists. More answer the question no as Ghana for. All right. You're free and also memfa bɛɛ ɛnan ananum bi ɛnka ho ɛ na afei mu de bi so ɛfa WhatsApp videos yɛnkotie no nso kakra na quickly yɛmɛtoa so ɛma mo Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra afei DSTV channel a motie yɛn ana mohwɛ yɛn live ɛyɛ 364 Go TV channel no yɛ 121 ne nyinaa no nsa ɛka yɛn digital television biara nsa ɛka ɛyɛ Midfield Action saa nso ɛna multi TV decoder no nsa ɛbɛka yɛn ne hɔ nko a mepamokyɛw social media handles nyinaa nso nsa ɛbɛka yɛn Filippo Kwabere Kasem congratulations to Manchester United for their victory last night. Greetings to Father One Kanto na my daughter Frimpong Mansu Echa, Felix, and my mother, Auntie Mary. Busa question, all the other chai. Philip Kwabere Kasem, what was that question? Bia, and I was say, and I was chacha. All right. Meaning, the question, no, we're chilling, hunting, me king can, all right. My info way, Emra. Good morning, Joe. Which countries won all their matches and went on to win the World Cup in the 21st century? Which countries won all their matches and went on to win the World Cup in the 21st century? Kwaku Suarez, UDS, Tamale, Ona Watuwe, and so Amani Waha, and Anope. Ajua Jewa, what? Ana, we ain't come. All right, Mamifa, we see later. Me just sure say, no, I can't home. We say, Joe, why was Manaf chosen ahead of Asare, our Black Stars goalkeepers? Why was Manaf chosen ahead of Asare? Again, a lot of people clamored for Kamara ahead of Asare, but look at the goal he conceded against Heart of Lions. Do you still think he's ahead of Asare? Or, in your candid opinion, who should be the number one goalkeeper for Kumasi Asante Kotoko now, and why? Albert Ansuade, Edway Free, Albert Ansuade, the way free as Asawasi and Abraham. Joe, Leon Leonard Crew, do this for me. If you had the final say at Asante Kotoko, will you have let the team return to Babayara or not? Give reasons for your answer. Yunus Fuseni Yalwa Unadiwe and so Abreye. I want you to ask your credible panel, can we conclude that the best transfer movement last season was Barca's coach Hansi Flick? Okay, there also Udi urban transfers the course and to you the best transfer. Okay, so please, the doctors who detect and conclude that someone is mad, have those people been mad before? So if George Frie's era wasn't successful, does that mean he can't tell things going on at the FA now? So those people should spare us. Barros, Bibiani Barros, and so anyway, Bray. Arsenal are their own problem. Strikers were scattered across Europe throughout the summer transfer. You didn't buy any of them, and you relied on Kai Havertz as your striker against this bulky Italian defense, even with Bastoni and Asembi. Arsenal will regret not signing a striker, Michael Ablekumajuma, and anyway, and so Abreye. Sergio, lay your panel or crew. I'm sorry, I didn't kind. Actually, I say let your Leonard crew do this for me. If you are the final say at Asante Kotoko, will you have let the team return to Babayara or not? Okay, I'm saying Yunus Fuseni Yalwa. But me go to the next one. What's the current performance of Kwame Poku, and which team did he last play for? Plus his stats, ever since leaving Asante Kotoko. With the Obana Ibuso Yasewa. Hey, our Mbenya Kwame Poku stats ever since leaving Asante Kotoko. last team our boy the performance emro free kotogo bepim ne ya aware na asma obusa no awa ube bro ana
Go transfer market.
go transfer market. Okay, Mr. Any yenhwe yenfasia na ye kwaba na ye befa mo WhatsApp videos no and so kakra later na fi ye de second part of the questions no and so Bremo Kessben television Kessben 93.3 and a Friday edition of Midfield Action questions in Kwana Modeba na ya bo modern ayano ede amamo. Okay, Eugene Edim ya Bremo. Good morning, Eugene. Technical Penipa anyway Abreme. I say good morning. This is Eugene. Kessben TV is working on the satellites, DSTV and Go TV. See no satellites no call TV. That's and then they yabo you know. A friend saying the friend pool. My boy you know and yet my boy this you know right. Enti and Obenya Kessben TV was so Obenya no DSTV Obenya no Go TV. If you are using the DTT, the signal will be Aseda TV, not Kessben anymore. Thank you. Enti mo amu yusu digital no. Say Obenya yen ewo Aseda TV. Ana Mickey bra because sana Eugene dia breme. If you are ahead of the technical guys, now I'll be checking am I? Or say, if you are using the DTT, all right, the signal will be Aseda TV, not Kessben anymore. Thank you.
So DTT no digital.
DTT. No, digital.
Digital. Unya Kessben TV, ubenya Aseda.
Yes, I am. Aye. Now I say no. Because what can know?
Debbie, what's unya? Oh.
Kwame.
Yes, my boy.
Always ahead of technical team.
Many na tuona, Mr. Ombra.
Apart from Mr. Kessben, you are ahead of everybody here.
Where you my fambo? Many you know. And I'm saying Ombra.
You are ahead of the marketing
team. No, see Debbie. Or
you are
send
ahead of the
medical or send you message.
Okay.
Now what kind? Because you all know, and I will read the message and say, Munya wa cry, and you just see Debbie, Munya ye. Now Mumu wa you are no, satellite. Who DSTV? Who
Sada me chechi mkwame.
Unyaye.
Sada me kai.
Nemum digital di unyaye wo.
Digital no munya Kessben TV. Nemum ebeba Aseda TV. Ana.
Dabi.
Ebeba susa Aseda TV.
Ebeba susa Aseda TV digital. Ba yeniso.
Yeniso.
Aye.
Oh, okay.
Pacho wanu no.
But what true say if you are using the DTT, the signal will be Aseda TV.
Yes.
Not Kessben anymore. But I say osi chire me there. Obaka say you Aseda TV.
Aye. Ana me can know no.
Into on the bus Eugene.
The prof na bia wan free me ni.
Okay.
When him so the bring English teacher.
Oh my go away. All right. Intina and also no. This is a you need digital ho.
You were digital but I Aseda Kessben ni so.
Okay.
That's right.
But this sports.
Aye.
Me pass I say we hear me pa. P2 bra.
P2 bra.
P2 bra to cheche mu kakra mai. Yeah. And fa la no ma.
Oh, sure. Sergio.
Yenti
Okay, Sergio, the issue is DTT no. Na Kessben feed na also. Amoye sports CC and Kenebe also. By a separate no. Ede Aseda content na akọ ho nti mu yes sports see ni
enko digital hobium
yes ye bot test
also
nti ye bot content for ho ye hwese bia end election time no ye be ye the content na election programs no ebe to nya start afa different content ho nti se first na mo Kessben obenya sports morning show now Kessben TV satellite no asa konya digital no entesa sisi
okay
nti wo Kumasi no Accra
okay
na wo hwe digital na unya Kessben sports sisi aye kase
digital no nya so nemom se we use dish ne dia ubenya o TV no so okay satellite ubenya o TV no so nemom TV a digital dia unya ye so nemom Aseda TV content no okay And then the also Sammy, what my friend P2. I want me to tell you, Sammy. Oh yes. Oh yes.
But I'm okay. Sammy, Assembly, no. On can make it any bint.
No, Assembly.
But I was Sammy, or Babich. At some also 1 minute called the 10 bitch.
Yes.
But Mickey DNA.
I appoint no, I didn't entry. Only problem, no.
And it's on can of
no, can of
and I make it.
Oh, now it's a big castle.
And I was there.
When
in New York,
look at them contumpo. But some of the normal or 2 months.
It's a ponchal when you
still no
very Sammy. I saw him very correct. Sammy, Eugene,
Mickey,
and
Mickey.
Oh.
Kwachi.
Kwachi penny.
Yes, Kwachi penny. Perfect. But these guys don't go there.
Now Sammy sound.
Obi nasim biya ba. Sammy sound no hano.
Mickey no.
No. Sammy sound e ko konsa. Bibia na ko nyi no afro no mutangu. Okay. Ya kwa kofa commercials ka kra ba mo questions e be answer ni nyina e de amamo kwa make it esum because on kan okra nti ni hu papa
so ku se ku ana
ya kra yinim no de ye ansa na eni aba e ho sa okay we must see ya ya ba to so de amamo
And we are not for your friend Dr. Dawood. Mena me da Dawood heba hospital ano. Na enna meso enna ne Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules wodwa manso a enne obi adi hu adanse. Na du wei edutwem Dawood ointment. Dawood ointment o se fatwi na ebeko. Ofa Dawood 360 capsules o se sisi na ade wom. Na dro mienu wei e adwuma bom. Obi a osisi ye oyapa de obeye ne se wo de Dawood ointment no etwetwe osisi na anopa ene anwumre a nansa bia no na wo de bia bo asawa obetimi de atua udware wi a fa Dawood ointment wo de te ne fa sra ta bre kro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse ye na ba amane wo de enko na enko ti adanse ne bi
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and well done. The toda me po djuma na me honam nyina me hu bibi enyi ba se minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwia na no paso minya Dawood 360 na me no mo a eze kwa le me ye adwuma kra se kane no te do we de edima se mama na be di so asema mama
electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okodru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na ho aye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke nebeko
Ram use for mama hode pa mama metimi bo dwuma bibia e kama e mama ye Dawood 360 capsules and a Dawood ointment o memre we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de extra timi be bo dwuma Dawood ointment fatwi na ebeko
da bia amafo company da wo ka musa akospreda mi secret na nu ani e bugdo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa me sori anopa mi di twitwi mi sisi achi me babia he Mentebre secret in here. Tis up so at Samia. We use Dawood ointment. That's the secret of my taxi driving.
Me a transmission gearbox specialist. Ejuma mi ye. En kan na mi pega dia, na me nsakura ntimi pega. And I say me ma dia so na lock me sisi. Se say fi se me share Dawood 360 capsules. And the Dawood ointment. Aboa me bebre. The drive na so amente ya mente blebia. Obia mo modin so betimi ape Dawood ointment and the Dawood 360 capsules. Enya biato.
Odofo se wate bi. Adro ya me ka ho asem no. Eno ho adanse ene wono adi no. Ko pharmacy e ben wo. Herbal shop e ben wo. Ne koto Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules. Na se de enkrofo di ho adanse no. Wo so be di ho adanse. Wo pese wo frɛ ya. Eno na wo screen ase no 0244 886437 na 020 168 1717 Baby a yɛtɔn aduro wɔ man Ghana mu bia no wode wura house pɛ Dawood ointment ɛne Dawood 360 capsules. Anuanom ne adɔfoɔ
Okay. Yeah, mamu nyina kwa babiom na fe mo questions na mo de bae no adwafo atu aguso aye ho adwuma ntentem de amamo. Awa Mohammed mame nsha se mfamfiri ho. Ye mo no tew questions no doso. Benya na nke na yasan ya ba second batch no kra. Uwia video fo no so ho. Ese eti kakra nti tew.
Ne mame nja no na me won adwuma bi a ho de amanti.
Aha. Okay.
Kwame Pokudie no.
Okay. And new mame nsha se mfiri ho ne. Usu nyere.
Okay, mame
Even come say more research okay, questions be about to be here no. Wow.
But metimi ayi bi. Metimi ayi bi.
And how do for the way
me
okay, mame nsha se mfiri ho. Mame nsha se mfiri ho. Na fe more research amoye no monye emfa man for questions mo misre mo ene hunya me pa.
Okay.
Come to you.
You know, obi say obo Neymar and obo Cristiano Ronaldo and obo Lionel Messi. And now obusa say okay can nsem fa Messi ni Ronaldo ho echiechie niam o ma ye o game nim na. Owie no do Neymar da Silva so. And also bibia. But as a Neymar lucky bibi, what to compare the two players now or can in terms of pack and so much na so no more bar in terms of delivery no e dey no more lucky. You know, adeba come who o Neymar ho Messi wo Ronaldo wo onni bi eye the killer instinct in terms of goals. Born a year born Neymar betimi akọ the keeper be 5 no was 2. But Cristiano Ronaldo call the keeper 5 or better 4. He will call better 5. He is a goal machine. Messi call the goalkeeper 5 or better 4 and or better 5. But say offer o mumi enu sin chena all the better Neymar in terms of being prolific, you know. I think say on Neymar like kakra. So the compare of the two. Apart from that, the mumi enu betimi aye or park ni so bia we ahoden film ni bibia film. No mo gina park na so mo ba. The ombe offer bi obetimi offer bi. But go che there of the two players, I think say omo was rochemo in terms of goal scoring. And yeah, the number of goals will be asked, but on the field of play, no say Oma will be a clear cut chances. The number of times will be able to the action. I rate Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi ahead of Neymar, and I think say and Neymar da Silva Santos Junior lucky. Obisi manya free kick. Ewo 18 balls na chi. Ewo UEFA Champions League night. Na me wo a very close to the 18 boss. Until me wo Trent Alexander-Arnold, me wo Kevin De Bruyne, me wo Bruno Fernandes, me wo Bukayo Saka and then Kopama. Why na me man abo? You know, of these players, Bukayo Saka na me nka say onim free kick bo bebrebe. Kopama na nsan ye hu say obo excellent free kick. But ofo obi say KDB, ofo obi say Trent, omo ye proven in terms of so omo bo free kick. Into omo na me for me na me the Trent because na nsan there obi ehun say Trent here one player free kick no ball ta hye na ball no beto 18 balls na chia no hu KDB ni board here but say obehye goals no tentem no e free kick no there I will give it to Trent Alexander-Arnold say me coach na me bo Champions League night na ball no da 18 balls na chi na bibia atimi asset ya na me po bia mo na bo asha mamia me the Liverpool abranti ya o da TV so yi e na mema no abo say omo free kick no ento obi say obo Chelsea strikers and na obusa say e bra be na omo ball Chelsea. I don't think say expand omo career no as a player. Me sure say say nipa professor o because omo nyina ye Chelsea former players. Into the Chelsea performance na be hwe obi timi e boy ye dia. Then Shevchenko and Ruud Gullit in terms of football career any a better football career than Abrantie Fene Didier Drogba. But say by in the history of Chelsea the Drogba ye no there say do untimi mfa Crespo untimi mfa Falcao untimi mfa Fernando Torres untimi mfa any of the Claudio Pizarro any of the players emeto to Didier Drogba e wo Chelsea e modi bom. Until for Chelsea I'll go in for Didier Tibiri Droba. So you obviously your casa mechanical any possession. Ayan pimpin ye tell you so mechanical players in tell you so west and almost say we were a mechanical player. See a casa player near mechanical player. Term are mostly used for players. Ayan no more technical abilities in the warfare. Or more relationship with the ball, no, ayan ne warfare. And Pempi tell you so much our players no. Pempi or more players or more yajuma for our park and so they get the job done. Or more very neat, very combative, very robust, and you're excellent when it comes to tackles. But what you born we na say okọ omo now boy say omo hopo omo ntimi nkra ball ne nche na say ya who said the remanded for the see ball oliencho me na echi say ball ni kura na ntimi mfanya hwe Casemiro that type of a midfielder ball ni kura na hu ni bebrebe o jemu no agina ne but off the ball no e hon na adwuma na ankasa no ed sejo eno ni problem amado the FD Federico Valverde is another player ball ni kura na hu ni bebrebe but say ball ni from nsema ne work rate and then activity or yet the boss of midfield no and they make us these are mechanical midfielders but so here basa akra Marca Sedu ofa obi ti se Pedri ofa obi ti se Rodrigo Cascante ofa obi ti se Fernandinho ofa obi ti se Marco Verratti wa he João Neves of Paris Saint-Germain Thiago Alcantara Bruno Guimaraes Douglas Luiz ball ni kura omo anhu so omo ye adwuma nti omo a omo technical abilities no ofem no empempi omo na yeta refer to omo se omo ye mechanical possessive football de general obi anim se ball no ekura na opese oboche na opese o maintain o ye dominant na brebia ball no wo ho na o de ball ne beto fam de akọ wanim no eno na ye frɛ no eye possession obi se de na coach a ye frɛ no Ruben Amorim Odeba Manchester United the Odeba ye nimu ne number 1 or your coach a fancy the 3-back system enti Man United defense na kwai dem na nkoyi no the Odifree Sporting CP ba de say obeyi nipa miensa e de omagina kire ho na wabie mu de amamienu enti ohwe adwuma odigun Carlo Ignacio ene the likes of Zino de Bastemo ene Osman Diomande mo ye adwuma ho a eno na ye hwe se ode Maguire ode Matias Delit ode Abrante Felizandro Martinez mo ebeba begina akire ho miensa na obie mu de Mama Dimlelo Arojo ene Abrante Fene Quenda. These are the wing backs of Sporting CP na ode omumienu nti ye ba be hwe se look sure beba na se Mazrai Diago Dalu obeba omo as wing backs no hwe two sitting midfielders e de omagina mfimfio na obomienu e wo omanim na wadibaku etimi agina nimu na the game no you know he combines the possessive and the defensive side of the game or your attachment under Jose Mourinho nti or the defensive element ni bi woni game nim kakra but or you flexible or your coach a ujai mrantie no mo ball omu no omo bo nti wa Sporting CP no obi anya chance to play the kind of footballer woni mu a obon onye obi a or restricted players on the field of play and only idea open your friend Ruben Amorim no Junior Odeba ewo Manchester United. So Domingo Lucas no street.
Yeah, for in there.
Domingo Lucas. Okay. So Joe, and now will be the question we by na me answer no. Was dia bad differently, but still I may answer. Make once again. Obian blame TV rights. Obian blame sponsorship. Say nunti na ama house of 27 points or more off any ntia. Obian blame TV right and sponsorship. Say nunti na nanse prosper na to ogun bobo na enkoye. Obian blame. Obian blame sponsorship. Say no any TV right. Say any the reason why akotoko and house of folk ekwa abonte omunti memo enye nuntia. Omumienu na no omunye omutim ne te say omutim ne say di sitie. Nti omo hoden abafem enu nti na omko abonti omuntimemo oma hoden abafem enti na kroma nkrofo hwe omo. It is not because of sponsorship, it is not because of TV right. Nti nya nu nti ena kotoko ne has omo bobo na di no omo modebo ewo fem. Now still the was a question no. Say yo yesha no ye be take in a farmer Premier League. Na kina farmer at the 1.2 billion. Kaneti sika no. Say yo eno no the best sponsor Ghana Premier League no. Omo free ho no ye benya Ghana Telecom Premier League. Said you almost sorry, can a farmer the 1.2 and the best sponsor ɛna Ghana Telecom for the 1.8 enti Kina Farmer was 2003 2004 ɛna Ghana Telecom for no at the 1.8 ɛbaeɛ aba bɛsi Globe Premier League yɛna First Capital Premier League and yɛnya Bet Power Premier League enti sponsors no general deɛ bɛbɛ ba saa time no TV right deɛ ye bɔ ne kora ɛhyɛ ase yɛtɔn kɔ TV so ɛma yɛnya sika no ɛnkyɛ now enti ɛnya no nti na kɔtɔkɔ ne ha so ɔmo ntimi mmɔ ɛnya no nti na ha so folk league na ɔmo bɔ ne nkɔyi now nyɛma bɛɛ na ɔmo nyɛ ne yie a enti ɛne ɔmo bɔ kɔtɔkɔ ne ha so folk na park emu so te sɛ kane no gye no a baako ɛyɛ quality of two teams no a parody on the field of play and a heart of folk elbow player be ding and a diaco park heart of folk on more confidence on team nimpo has a fans no more confidence on team nimpo on more fans on more confidence on coach mumpo kotoko fans see empa mo coach etirese o mo kro mo ni gidi wo mo team nim enti se see o mo de bo ani a obede no akọ park ama park na timi aboma but you know akane no na names ewo ho na names na ewo ho no nso no so mo ba park no so a na omo yeso adwuma ma hu nti hwe my heart mouth hwe Yuri Asante hwe Esmemens hwe Prince Tego omo betu leading the Prince of Goals hwe Ismailado hwe Emmanuel Osekofo general these were players and omo take responsibilities on the field of play hwe Michael Akufu hwe Jordan Opoku hwe Stephen Odro general hwe Chipsa hwe Michael Asante na fans na crowd was believe ni wo mu etimi mo omudin on the field of play Alessa Samoa Makwekwe Bekwen say obeshe ampa Bekwen beshe we are talking about Bene Champon, we are talking about Kofinti Boache, we are talking about Ahmed Toure. These were quality players Yakuba no obi anto challenge wa still you know o share house of folk wa ha esa akose omo wo obo ase o share Asgod wa ha esa akose omo obo ase so they both teams had players no omo taking responsibilities on the field of play omo team ko gina supporters anim ka kire omo say mumra park na meche de amamo so obi ti say Dombote ebeye all the shenanigans ebeye all the antics but on the field of play ni free kick ba could be there they no uniform crowd or the better the free kick na ball no amakombo ba na sisi no enti sedo Sivodro use esusu Prince no usu ansa e place ball no at the far corner the Franco say e goals no share no ha no enti Kwabnadoji ebe makotoko fans confidence a match na omo bebo no they win so they should come to stadium and support them and then Kotoko has a baby bobola who are the players that will give the fans confidence to come and support us player the crowd kasa usuro because onyini team ni coach kura so kasa e dey asembeba you know all those things ne ma you promote to Kotoko and Heart of Folk and the quality individuals within the setup and be fun like Heart of Folk say omo first 11 asisi a omo ne Kotoko be ball omo ba obehu bra omo bebre sisi e be full line Kotoko say omo first 11 be no omo ne Heart be ball omo obehu bra omo bebre but those days from Ebendida Amankwamreku Jacob Nete Seventete Dankwe Jatete Charles Alote Osekofo Dombote jenu anam nyina ho sanso na Kotoko fa Mohamed Alasa Aziza ansa Godfrey Boa Danakwa Joseph Henrich Michael Asante Edmono Usu ansa Chipsa Stephen Odro Nana Hindua Michael Emba Power edin kura ho da sanso na afa bash set ya ofa inkum ofa Harrison afo ofa Escobar oba esi ofa Prince Anoche obefa Jordan Opoku obefa Max Sechere obefa Kode Opoku Mahala oka Kwabnayaro oka Francisco Fi oka Francis Akwafu edin kura ho ti wo ye fan a okura confidence ho a wo de stadium akwa he no ene Kotoko ne Heart of Folk omo kura confidence omo ni bi enti eduru ba bia wo se ye kura ye dede broso na stadium no kura bia gate free omo ma enti enye sponsorship any TV right and ama Kotoko ne has akofem.
Some goalkeeping issues now for Sante Kotoko, Kamara, any Asari in seminar. When you say, Udinebe Shase and why any. Obi the message be back some time ago. 11th September 2024, and what the message by. Then or the message ka krebi akahon aba. Maminko 11 September 2024, message ka krebi and the pakonde by or penimupa and the dini no mbesemebo. Asante Kotoko have been doing something with their goalkeepers which has affected both the careers of the players at the club and the club. During Duncan's time, he brought Enesoa from Brekum, Chelsea. At a time they had Isaac Amwako and Oforianchi. The two were national team goalkeepers, and Sowa, playing for the Black Stars then, also joined. In the end, they lost the national team slot of two of their goalkeepers because they were inactive since Sowa took the post. Felix Annan was in top shape and had the national team at his feet. On a ticket of Asante Kotoko, they started promoting Kwame Ban to push away Felix Annan, and that affected both their slot on the Black Stars and the career of Felix. Kwame Ban was a national team goalkeeper then. While going for the national assignment, they started the hype of Danlad and pushed away Kwame Ban. When Danlad also had his time with the national team, they started the hype on Freddy Kasari and forced Danlad to lose both his national team and Asante Kotoko slots, affecting his career too. Now it's Freddy Kasari with the national team, and they've started hyping the Kamara guy. They are forgetting that if Asari returns and Kamara keeps the post, Frederick will be inactive, and that will mean he will lose his slot of the Black Stars. This has been happening, and they are not taking note of that. They must think about it very well. No matter how good Kamara is, Frederick must be protected, else he will also wither away like others. What are they forgetting? What they are forgetting is that when one keeper keeps, the other becomes inactive. And when you are inactive, the Black Stars will not wait for you. According to the way by 11th of September. In the end, or say, or kind of some message, you know, the buyer. Now, I talk a crabby. Joe, don't, or say, now Kumasi Asante Kotoko fans have done Kamara, sir, and it has affected Freddy Kasari. Please kindly read it again for the Kotoko fans. Then now, dear brethren, don't mention my name. Okay, name them mention. But maybe I made it diagram one says sometime. And so I can find SMP Abba. All right. In the more they can't Kotoko, we busa say one number yin say number 1 no. Na and so ya show one some aka intentem. Me ko fa di what in kra to si mami nsape. Me ba no ato so mami. Ni what scientific herbal hospital kra to ka bi 3 minutes. Me ba ya and he came beto aso.
Clinic onyankopon adawroma odisa yaresa bia wei abesia nom se obi biara ohaw bia da ne so bia no aye yare de onnam yenso na entimi enye de ensa ne yare ebia me no ka sei mi yare na me bebuboso no ebi kura na na mantimi ama yare so oba nyankopon se onnam yenso enam haban so enam mpaibo so ebetim atu yare na se ama ho ato ebia odie ne ye awosem na ehaw ebia oye bema no entimi sori nyina so kra ansa na bema ne be sori agina so no eye moja enedeko enti se moja entimi ndi afrusa ni ye a bema no entimi nya dey because bema na ye dindindin nyina eye moja ena afele ni sa ebia me no kasa ne de ode na awu eda ho fom kodo a entimi sori kra no yankopon na menso ebema na ahaban so amana sori ama wo so ho ato be ne ye meto nchia wo ho ebia na wo so de ne de odi kobo ania na abesne ko feni premature ejaculation oba ebi wo hono kra eye adwimu na wasi ye de ye cycle da bia meka se bi wo no ma enye dro enye bibia na ye dro oba ye no bedi nkomo na said ye problem ni sitie no ya hwe ehunu problem no aha ye scientific clinic tensa ya yare sa no ye demonstrate wan kasa wo yare no na wamu se o kono adro na okono no wanya hotoso se said ye tie bia no ho ye de ebeto hanum ye nheda ma wadro keke ye ma wadro wabra ye hunu problem no because amre sika ho ye den enti se o mo obi adro na wa unim de ya adro ni kwakoye na se okono ma dro na se ankwa wa nipa kro no de ne ye typhoid so se enya wa wanhwe ya ohunu typhoid betimi am ye twa won so epilepsy etire wo ne ka se ebia na wonam a wotwahye ama wachinia enkwa me so bra ene me beto nchia ebia na wode no eye pressure na tena so achepa ebia me no ka se uda form team stroke abubu agufom anase yare na amana obubu agufom tim a untimi nsori no frame ni hu nkomo wanya prostate problem ojo nso a enye ye anase yesi wo prostate cancer na say wo ho crowd up person check say wo prostate no eye adwuma yi a oba ye betimi a check am e bia na wo de ne ye eba na wo pede a yankopon adom ye betimi adom aboa wo e bia na ma no wo de ne ye fibroid na haw me no ka say obi wo no ma the problem pa ye halitosis okasa esenti wo mu pa wo be pay aso ha no ma ye behwe baby e free ba na yetimi de atu ase ama wo e bia wo ko ye so cholesterol ebia wo kidney problem wo liver problem me no ka say yenu ama no omo brebebre infections ha omo enam say yeni proper hygienic places a ye jaya na say ye junso ana say yini ntino say infections nko ade a betimi aba ama ye nso so yetimi atuti ama ho ato ebia na wo de ye bone problem nka say mu na hwo papa ebia na wo de ye ulcer ye betu ase e de ama me no ka say ebia na wo de ye hernia wo de ye diabetes wo de ye pressure yare bia how bia no emre ni ntie bia na mentime mu boy yare ni nyina so ni what scientific clinic ma se atonsu ba bia free ba e wo Ghana ha bia oba o se oba atonsu Monaco junction bedu a number no na wuwo no 0244 087687 ofre a mema ya ba be fa aba ho udu adansi wura banka opposite pe ene ne mo se signboard no bo kakraka e ho ni what scientific clinic o mo se ehonom no ya hyehyɛ nsa crate bebree ehonom adansi wura bank opposite
Accra your mile 7 Edeko Tantra kwan no so no Janet Corner your kwan ho pe ubedru mile 7 overhead na ofre ya homa trufo no a ye bekyere wo kwan. Wherever you are in this world, either you are in Ghana or you are not in Ghana, you can call or WhatsApp us and we will arrange how to help you.
What scientific clinic nyankopon da romanti wa hoto ebeba amen.
Okay, ni what nkra to kakra na yakofa ba entem no. All right, me ko Andy Kem ho na watwa de no de ba no eso.
General,
as a wo ka say dru baby na wa as a person twi mic na I don't know. Na ka wo bibi ka wana.
Yeah, no say then time na obo right no mo sponsor a league no. The Andy the kind ka Kina Farmer Premier League and all bas ACSI could do First Capital Plus. Now can be kind ABC Laga Premier League before even Kina Farmer came. And we all remember that jingle Kina Farmer Premier League agroni oh yeah behe.
Okay.
Now we bought that jingle so no.
Yeah, be
2003.
Why
that was that time na Nyahu Nyansie.
Okay.
Yeah, na Nyahu Nyansie. After Ben Kofi left, na Nyahu was there.
Okay.
So question Nyanti Chimuba around 2005 morning. 4-5 morning.
Senior no so be
Kina Farmer Premier League agronio ye behe. Kina Farmer oh no mo bought jingles no. Me kaipa.
Satana Sports Allies din.
Okay. What Sports Allies why you? Because game no my TV so. Monday bia so jinam.
Yes.
Why and that time we highlight na all the centers.
Yeah. The TV so.
Yes.
Okay. And it was
you know now the goalkeeping issue. Sergio, goalkeepers na ye bubo nyina with the exception of Felix and 9. Na obia performance ba fem and sound lose in position. Alawa a performance ba fem and Alawa had his own issues. Obia man remfi Alawa 7 kra. Alawa was a deep in form. But you Felix is in chain because Felix the aware na kofa na sim nyina buy. And most of Kotoko fans rallied behind Felix. Because you know Felix an idea. Menka ekura me ka match 2 Kariobanji ne Kotoko wa ha bona oyiye na nke kare ye 2-2 from Patila Omotu no me ka sa ball na Kotoko ne Zesco United last ball na no na atikara ma 2-2 Felix batte ball ne fa ba en Kotoko ne brekum Chelsea e wo brekum oyi ball bi je no a ebesi na Buffon ne kase aswa me hu so mo yi sa ball ne bi nti na Kotoko fans e kai memories ya me kan because be seen kra me kai dia na omo kai sa memories nti the fans rallied behind Felix but still coach Machokno do stick to Kwame Ba coach no say there be obi anka ebi o kro timi ko pressure omo busa na ontimi nka se Kwame Ba na any first choice because no the sa question tata na but coach Machokno do stick to e ya brand your friend Kwame Ba coach decision and sana Kwame Ba be lose form. When I know it got to a time Dan lad e cool loan. Ni loan or coin not checking the numbers and the start and the performance and the game na basro. Dan lad be sha see the pool in form. A brow national team call up under 20 or no, under 23 or no, local blaster or no, blaster or kono. You know, and you know our players when they started getting blasters call up. No man has here the pool in form. And no end at a point. A mad Dan lad depo former Emma for the Kasari Babe Demu, and the lad had its own issues. Obien Mkwan the lad fast so every kotok. Even the lad last season coach Prosperity and taking a neck out to send the first goalkeeper for the Kasari. Or Kasa or rotated between them. Any Moist Poati and a finally Moist Poati Ecoye. It is the lad, and so he had issues, and you know Kotoko and their theories. Or any issues and a deep inform. And a so and so the pool inform, you know. Madam Pusu Wakradian, Obia who so or deep inform. Now go to Shisheno Barbara Sports Stadium, go to Shisheno where I'm Kuyi, and Emma Felix Beteki over upon all his experience. Into also the end deep inform. Now you know Frederick Kasari and then Kamara. Frederick Eco national team. Oko national team na Oba games ni buo den ye pa. Ebu ho na wa committee errors. Eti kotoko fans ni bi hu ne say. There be Abranti no committee errors dodo. Yakofa goalkeeper from outside aba or $. Tis a goalkeeper ne betena no $. Dia. E die nti na wo se yakofa goalkeeper ba na $. No betena bench because you local goalkeepers are on betimi atena bench or beji sika e mo team neka. Enti sa dia so mo hwe go Kamara die in the first game against Karela. Ene ne experience or mate so wo ene the national team performance or man say why former national team goalkeeper peno. I didn't know man a chance na uncompetitive Frederick Kasari because Frederick Kitrim ayene detoto and I know sans team ni na akoso pasejo ni na ba besi ade aye friend coach any coach choice ade me kai wo kotoko pa ye kwabran yaro asem. The whole Kotoko fans want Coach Basu Hefo to play Kojobu Kumahara. Bash is kwabran yaro no bebon behind the queen. The Piana Kotoko supporters Echo Stadium Kolamente or said that on one or pedal. The Biomuko Stadium Kolamente also on one popeno. He won the league for Kotoko in style. He played in the Confederation Cup group stage with the same Kwabrayaro. Ochire Muse. Osha Bequin type of striking now. He will need a player who fought for him. No creative space as a decoy for Bequin to exploit. So Obama Halane Bequin, Omunina star na ya pe umuse kodo ye more skillful than Bequin. But Kobnaero e pave way e di mano. Asembe na Kotoko supporters yanka Coach Bashu Hiford went or the Kotoko G League. Now Stephen Odu. Stephen Odu was a darling boy for Kotoko. Coach Bash almost on starting Stephen Odu, also Derby. Osha Akwafu, Osha Niete, Ohe Jordan Opoku, Ohe Mark Setre, Ohe Francis Kofi. The team no, enya dear sir or this team will do best starting. You game Sibu or be man a chance. Not in a baby Bobby. You know, Coach Bacha and Tiesi will do Komobia Ukroma. He won the Ghana Premier League. In star, and ne, Oboko to Kutima, a betimia competing for one of the best team in the last 24 years. So about 203 Diana. Now Coach Masokori 22 of Diana. Team back on team nyan mo bash dia no Kotoko support be abe friend ne be first 11 dia ma coach na ntie nkomo bi e course wo abonten ene nkomo bi e course wo inside bia he stick to those players ado massive no do chance o mra mebo no Kotoko ne dolphins so ha hu sim no do pass or the maye because o man time and he realized that the time of this even do oba no was the time and obey he experience or the boy civil do man resource but you know the enough fans ne call from coach na ntie or stick it to the plan, or stick it to the no person for Kotoko, and you know at the end of it all. And then untimin Kotoko history na unya bash deal. And Tisa fancy case, Yanfa Frederick mo, Yanfa Kamara mo, Yanfa Wimono, said do a court decision. If the court decide to keep set up a Frederick Casaria, we are fan out the no betimia Casa. But Frederick Casaro didn't do normal results now. You know, dear being Abeka. And for me, it is a coach decision. Now of the two. When there was order, when there was alternative. Said you, I think the issue of Obibo national team in this subject for me doesn't come into the discussion. Because Frederick Casaro will losing a spot in the national team. Now your team local players, no say apart from Kotoko, more constant player in the national team, no, say obi enjoy kakra said you hear the Freddy Kasari aye ka the level and height na wakakuduru na e was on na nkeda kotokopuni but in the recent outings in the performance no actually say he needs competition and he say ko here competition dia na ye man net say ono wa na team wo dem wo performance bi o de bia o na mu dia then obviously the goalkeeper who is earning dollars at the end of the month also need to be given opportunity. It means say Mr. Freddy Kasari more de bon so many. And games bu honey goes bu consider mempa. Then you know obviously I have to go in for Kamara. But I'm saying that it is a coach decision. The coach needs to take it to say when I'm a pedon when a Beman results, I do not the can an enco secret.
Coach Ogum dropped Asari because Asari wasn't invited. Before that match, Ogum knew he wasn't going, and the Emmanuel entry had been invited, and that he even subbed entry. Mind you, the invitation letters are sent about 2 weeks before the squad is announced. Kokudia Asen Praso anyway. Sorry, Kokudia Dichamso, Mr. Asen Praso. Kokudia Dichamso on the way and so Abre Yentos.
General, now to the next one. Obisi nti ahwa mo Otado da sotia. Sejo Otado yam bibi e kire se ye Ghana Football Association ye ohoyi. Say ye kasa omoto omakonwuma na omo sere ya na ye hoye omanika.
Oh sir.
Yes, because the Ebeka bia ne nkuche hwe. De na yaka omansa no. You know, de na yaka ye kwa afkon ba ni abe discuss. Aseme ye be discuss na ngo ba bia ni yakwa ni abe discuss atekro na Otado sisi aso to abase empam no Ghana ha. And we need 100 you know, I mean just 10 crowd winner. But the FAC sees it differently. They think that he is still the best man to take us to the promised land. Inti omu kipono. So we see the last time nkomo bia no mu dia ompeso omte say ono no ompeso me na Liu Sisi. Inti omu man mbre. Oh, you know I don't know say.
Say one can say if you vote me so me Otado Liu Sisi. No money time, right?
O jana da chi kasa na wanti na before your games here boy. O kasa wanti. O say no me o kasa no me example so to say Aliu Sisi your money time you say o kocha obetimi aye bibi. Nti dey no a so mo hu say Aliu Sisi o to ado baby o jana say dey na was on that coach blaster. Untimi nche Angola ntimi nche Niger ene Sudan adi na was on coach blaster. Nti they don't see him say on continent they still feel say your man mre. Se ohwiegu a obesan hyehye na waba enu nti na coach Otado odaso ewo blaster nti eni ne ahwe no ama odaso coach blaster na anso no mpanimfo no omho no ena se coach Otado no on koso a ento adwuma no so okay obi say coach Atara te si a ye hwe the heart of folk eyiya ebeka se ye besan ka se on resign ana you know Newton used the word resignation. Me ka say yempam no. Wo busa mo machiri. Said you has a phone Coach Atara onye ahwe awa Coach Atara onye ahwe 27 points no or 12 onye ahwe. Eti half for no mu team no sebi o enyemi krom Rock of Ages and Stone FC. Mu team no ye Continental Club Masters. Enti mo reduce mu team no mani medru level to say there. Say mo da bia mo da relegation zone muntimu win one match you are making merry said you has a folk omo last 6 games ntina omo Coach Atara ayedi obi na ebi da no omo win mienu omo bodro me ensa no malusu baako nti 9 points out of 18 and ntina omo Coach Atara o ya de obi na ebi da no has a folk
one and a half points in the last 6 games
last 18 points or 1.5 nti eno ne enwuma ayento frɛ Coach Atara no said you
Slide morning so
you know I would say why so you put 27 points now or 12 hour yard you bull has to fuck 27 points or 12 yard
oh baby what form free
or be far from 11th no don't go 14 no
but since you that say
since you that 8th
yes
do I had
so far about him
what 15 points are coming
on ton kune but about him ana
o make up points build up no say Andy ka say 27 points say 9 games no and wanya 12 na say 15 wato akon
well enti no hu ne say
Coach Watara me na me ye pani ma ha sia me pam say that you know to maka
wow
me pam dia na wa ye die o say on town me pam so wa say me dia ment you know
coaches pam de onzuo ne wa ya wo no
obia so reasons am man no de no obia ntimi refute to me reasons no na ni nyina ekowie mo a omo ne me ya gi no duru ha coaches ya pam omo nso enti that is it for Coach Watara enti o say Georgia Free na outburst na is it convincing it is general it is convincing na some work can obia ntimi nya chinyi bia wo na some work kan enra me kasa na Holy Stars for no from PR say and seven make a form team on no money. Fortunately, the PRO is my close friend. Many are when I am for pan.
Holy Stars.
Yes.
Baseke.
Yes.
Okay.
Omo PRO many are down for your close friend.
Your friend is
Alfred. On the host to Onia TV sports show. You down for.
Okay. In the Morocco.
I want another down Morocco.
I've gone under 23.
Okay. Nti you down for no friend. Me man 2 lines na say any asem ye na anya omo de. Enti Sergio me Holy Stars for obia an time but mo fa mo ho nche sahi all stars for mu say mo ye kobobo na mo lead 1-0 na referee si ade chi anopa mbeba beto match ne so na ade chi na referee na nsi ho na ye je points ma sahi all stars amonti be ye mo de wo de mo amutie me mo e be ye mo de se mo lead 1-0 referee si ade chi e beba beto match ne so ade chi an reference ho ne lines nyina nsi ho obi ansi ho na ya je points no dia ma atia momo na mutie sa asem nti mo be mo de nti it is not as if obi hitimo the didi sahwi all stars no na sahwi all stars for no enam se mpanimfo bobo man nti du ba bi from club say omo players won is mo bi an grantee interview nti yen kani watia wo si agro na ede there be a bit me akwa left na kwati am will you be happy you want into Jordan 7 dey know me hu asem a waka obi anim I to you asem a waka eno me throw challenge ne say obi my example say ye bo a PSL na Kaizer Chiefs say a player say de omuka ndi omunko bo match na Kaizer Chiefs akọ omukuro mu akọ division players e hono masesa omu e de agu kam e de Sundowns akọ bo match atum e bi si wan. And if the person is calling him manipulation, what is wrong with that? Inti George in seminar or Canada, a convincing or about foundation of our footballer. The BID different coaches now building the fundamentals. In Yan will be so Kofa one, Echina Andy, Echina Newton, Echina Sedu. No, we are also you are building the fundamentals. I find building. Go to Chile, go to Belgium, go to Brazil, go to England. So more builders in Georgia, so no for a different mason for the building. Inti Sedu. Jordan seminar candidate for me it sounds convincing. Jordan I used to be the captain or Kudus. Okay, the Nsema coach Otoado candidate said Jordan is likely to be the captain. And since by before game Messiah boy uncle you know, actually imagine na rumor. Say coach Otoado initially informed Jordan say no be captain. After Jordan say ya so akwa dina press conference I say now one announcer say Kudus will be the captain for that particular game. And credit to Jordan was not happy. That is what rumor by. Now, said you if shoes of captains MP no national teams na ye dear watch. I told the been so a coach in someone said there be nipa way born to lead. Or no bet me a lead team. A miss watch on chair no or no bet me a lead team no. And ye man a chance no lead or share the attitude on the photo place. Said you on your captain. But born now money ni boning na Emmanuel of Cycle was not the captain for House of Fook. But Omo money Bobo say he was born to lead. Aman Kwamriku was the captain for the side. Jacob Neto was the captain for the side. But Omo who said player where he was born to lead. She got in bloody. Upon all the stars akotokonya ya yo bombu din na he was the captain of the side. And now authority other players no so mo bia who say authority. Thiago Silva. Upon all the stars at PAJ, upon all the stars in the Brazilian national team, he was the real deal. Carlos Claiteno bled him very Dunga. Rivaldo, Bebeto, Romario, Ronaldo, it was Dunga. And you will be unbelonging to that stardom. that bracket but park ne so no na ye e ma hunu say or the bibia toto na kwa ma hunu enti maybe Coach Otado initially thought Kudus was cut for that particular position but now he feels said no e bia wanye ye mistake one show respect to Jordan and what the banaji you know I don't see any problem with Jordan being the captain of the national team.
He's also so body ka crave mami.
Okay.
Na medame ho basisia. Yebeto aso akasima aduonu na dumienu abo. Ye obi ni mo ekaye papa. Mind you mo videos no and so enche na yetie ni nyina the questions no na church adwen de afa ho. We a Friday edition of Midfield Action Kessben Television Kessben 93.3 Kumasi Kessben 92.9 Accra. Me call Dr. Amuzu and so asye na ekofa nsemhwam semde Dr. Amuzu and so de brayen pamcho yenya so na yenti na yenhwe Dr. Amuzu so yenti de wakache. Okay. Okay, yenti Dr. Amuzu.
Amuzu Herbal Clinic. Na mikita misem Amuzu garlic bitters. Amuzu garlic bitters. We ye the garlic aye di plus enubra nuntini eni ahaban mako 14 ya kan for di aye. Enti dro na hu odin wo soro pa. Mo amu the garlic ye na dey afraid ru. We die os de bia ni pressure wo soro. The hypertension Onum Amuzu garlic bitters is going to regulate the pressure. The need a high sugar level. And I said the time bia was order obedu so ebria anajo kakra was numu dry kakra na so come de wo was how na de wo hia Amuzu garlic bitters. Untini mu asisi moja no etimi ni akona beye wo mu. Enti amata mo bia won sei na 83 edra American farmer no Amuzu garlic bitters. Obi said doctor me brepa samadana hu ede mame. Dr. Amuzu, my meduma dini nyine wie unya boga se ba ko se gumu a. Obeda na ho. Uwo weak immune system. Obehia immune booster. Garlic pekesefra seniama we e boost immune system pa. Den nuanka se tinya fight nyarewa. Uwo this she be a stroke. Akana to form. To miensama no. Odanti aka na wabre ne home wasoro pa na kuma ebose kim he oda fifre bet ni pa na fifre tino de ohia ya Amuzu garlic bitters de ne to ase twetwe ne pa yie de kan sciatic pains no ase sciatic no ne to ase twetwe no pa ababa na nanti nyina wonya Amuzu garlic bitters mo wie woye gyan ho aduma itema mo di ho mo gyan wie na awie ama body dey bien 83 what is radiana ana say o high cholesterol why kesi abroso ana say bitamu biara bo say na o teso kan palpitation unya Amuzu garlic bitters no mu a say how ni nyina e be free ho eya na kakan refree ade de ohia Amuzu garlic bitters. Amuzu garlic bitters it detoxify the body. Efi boni enya free the pedua mu essential bua mamoja no die fusani yie pa. It also controls urine flow. The odun so basa odun so behia Amuzu garlic bitters edro way e dia pretty pharmacy herbal shop biara mu open no se mi se bia fanama na otimi su na frɛ for further and better direction. Amuzu herbal clinic na mauji hio Shalom. Me da hwe fo ne tifo asida se ne ebesia.
Okay. Mon fan to so say na numbers no misremo yemfa entu dwabiom 0241 988 884 0241 988 884 obetimi afre Dr. Amuzu e was our line so Samson obetimi afre no 0505 680 950 0505 680 950. Dr. Amuzu munim de otimi eye ose ode Amuzu garlic aba na kokosohwe na wankasa obedi ho dance Dr. Amuzu Herbal Clinic nkrato enso eno no ye baba beto so de amamo damudi ababia na womodin ne yi ano de amamo mayenko andikemo na sila yentie no Andy
you know obesi sem ye kotokopani a me the team ne beba Kumasi ana so mo wi baba ya sports stadium. You know, I think it should be a collective decision. And this is all your penny and to some moment Kumasi. Dabi. One, you need to consult the technical team. Two, you need to consult the players. For me, the supporters should be the last subject for this discussion. And also on the team no technical bench and it's not say call Obuase no. Obuase park no ma yini. Fans neba atmosphere and it say pitch ni okay. Or more as a technical team no. For now, me kasa abri akosi first round. Omo as a technical team no, omo ye okay with Obuase. Omo the team ni dina wa akosi first round, omo be ye okay ama. You know awojo omo adwen kire. Where you come to the players. Now only players nakasa. Ope kura betimi a secret balloting. Say the be obi fere wa on timi nkasa enti no. Obetimi a secret balloting. Yes or no. Now there are two mama players no. Uwi na se wo hwe na wo kan na yes ne doors one na yes ni so a whichever decision na obenya no no one combine with the technical team there no now only the captain of the team akasa uwi a then you come and meet the supporters say jo omumie no gi tum say oh e bi Obuase nyema ye bakra intimi mmo pressure wo ye so nti enko Kumasi a straight away then you come to Kumasi say players na catch for now we are okay with Obuase atmosphere na ye fans nearby, okay, whichever demand we are ready to deliver, you stick to Obuase for now.
There's a place in the decide.
Players in the technical team, no, and some supporters now by last subject, you know.
I see.
Yes, because fans in the case of Mumra, say fans in the Bobon. So fans in the case of Mumra Kumasi na players and so on Obuase de nabe. Udo Mumra Kumasi no man team performer, whom will you blame?
Okay.
The technical team, any players, let's say, first round idiot, yes, Remo. Yeah, you okay with Obuase. Mumu more supporters near the two money, mumu support here. You know, I mean, who didn't also cooperate Kumasi into the Umbe Kumasi. This, the technical team and the players should be key in this particular decision. More be unfair through enemy call hand will be say, Mammy, take this thing. How many players, no, any coaches in Kasa. Some so Mopi Kumasi. Formula. Some Obuase, they should support them no more Obuase, at least for the first round. Obese coach Prosperity Ogun ebo players out of position. Say you oka de eko team work emu a inipa bebre be oka. Na football na aye bo no. Eya na players ne bi wo ho ayi ni mom wo sebe mfikyire. Ansa na omatimi kura guru amom board akwa akosi ba bia omaduru na omde abenya platform kese yabo. Inti me kohe Samates ene kotoko Samates supporters and Obuase from the board they say omudi omkrom on the two players na ho Samotene du na afi abrante fe ne Solomon Aje na coach ni de Solomon Aje ba no de na bet na bench omu ye dede wo park ne so am ye de abrante ne bem ye de abrante ne bem no fans ne se da bi omo wins or ya midfielder ti coach ni nyini free tenten no mfa ne mra mfimfi coach na nyina mfiri ho ba at least omo ni de free roll kakra na eduru brabi na chese wotie de fans na kana na chese wom ko gibon wom fifa na ze kwotoko bre basejo eto da bia coach nso hu ne se no player we match ya me kwakoboyi mede ne to ha no na beboam se anya adwuma nkrofo be raise concern eno de we coach also we are ready to accept that so the player na koto ho na se wantimi ammo se adwuma na se jo people will complain enti e no na ekoso kotoko no I think say ofo obi ti se Lodamwa na fa obi etise Patrick Asiedu a Sergio Patrick Asiedu in his time as Susubribi was a number 10 Broni bi na converted in the ball leg back Brekun Chelsea no mo ball mo fall back Lodamwa born a right back omo back otoko no coach say there bi eto da bi e also changing the team from 4 no 3 inti yes omo be change rule no the park no so the amount so otimi ba the coach will get credit and the player will get credit too Practically do creative goal no Emma abetamu a share in the game against Samates no koroko ntimi an creative bio ye pon ye no obi ebo ni din so waya de but Obrekum Chelsea no more as a wing back one player enipa bebre ebo ni din for now Auchi but before I come to Auchi kotoko against Legon Cities Yen say Saka Dauda ni Peter Amidu akwa ebo as wing backs. Saka Dauda o more wing backs da. Enti Kotoko fan wo ho na to Oko Stadium. Na Lagos City check Kotoko a. Obe complain say coach ni bo player out of position. And in that game, it was a fact that Saka Dauda are as a left wing back in Bobi. And you know, Anko ye who expected supporters or made. And again, Coach Prosperity only changes or yeah. In the second half now, or effective changes quickly. And not also coach who say there was an error on the game in arrangement of players. No, it is a fans ni be a car. You know, be home with the camp because if you are coach cry, I'm Anko Yamu Sanida. The next player almost say Kabu Yauchi. Mr. Chairman K5 Cracker being one of the interviews on boy on the baby Auchi ball park and so. Said you Maka coach baby I wouldn't say player no boha. But coach is beating the number. So Bonne Koya coach the betting fans na. Harris Nafo no to me ball right back, 8 me ball left back depending on match or ball. Income no team ball left back, team ball right back. Adam Mohammed was a centre back. But Nabash you soon as number 6. Obianko completely mad Adam Mohammed is anchor 4. Because 6 no training neat. Into we are fadia, you know, be a because why are there. But I'm fadia, expect the fans to complain. Into your players coach a bomb out of position to say the fans and air can na my use Saka. Saka that I'm fa. Don't you know complain?
On use Saka ye.
No, nye all games. Any all games. Games ni bua Saka bo baby or person or buntime mo. Games ni bua Saka e bo baby or person or in 2 of the games he had numerous assists for 2 games. But against Lagos City the ordinary ball left wing back I'm fa. If the fans ni complain Kotoko lost that game. The fans ni complain the fast were clear. Sabrante 90 me abo. Na no kranzo say coach na change the rule. People are talking about Emmanuel Entry 2. Emmanuel Entry will lose from your friend Blaster. But you know, open the best from Emmanuel Entry. The central midfield was number 8 in Albania. And just 10 no more bida. Wabobi da Olympics. Ebenezer Sechere Kasim Razak was playing number 10. Ebiso Obon as number 8. But so in the game na ordinary mu was still our drop back. Eba beje ball no into free no as number 8. Non connected the attack and the midfield man on top. But you know, those were the players or mobile coach that change your Muruza and and you know I'm say fans will complain.
Okay.
My last one.
What about Justice Play? Born out of position a pa na say what you say. Funny more baby I open. Sana nipa na busa.
Okay, obo Justice Play.
Also born out of position na say ne position is or the ban or the neighbor. No result if Justice Play.
Okay, you know, out of the 18 games that Justice Play born last season, about right-sided central defense individually he performed, but Kotukuti Minam performing. Minima the frontier coaches no, decided to play a more defense. Minima the crop. I don't want to jump the gun, but say Joe Ben. Say me a coach Emma Kotokwa. Minim say a fitness issue. Minim reason no. Blay is a pivot, and he offered you the obedient farmer. Or your number 6, so or your fit. Not a coach, a who say, me who say, on also, and I mean, I'm your coach now, your fit, said the minimum. The Justice Blay the Bemam as number 6. There's no player in the Ghana Premier League that will offer such qualities. Until minima the Cruntia, coach, a who say, central defense. No, central defense, you know, about I'm the match, Uncle Yam Farmer. No. Lagos City, and that day was clearly a bad day in office for the Kotoko club. That is it for that. You know my last question. Okay. Obi say, coaches, me na me pam coaches. Inti, obu coaches din. Wana misusu si ebe pam. So you coaches are or the ba me nyina. Nipa anka wo o mapam na coach pa Kwesi Fabian, any coach Watara. But so coach pa Kwesi Fabian, it looks as if say Lagos City for no so ade atum say players no muje omkwa ma omkwa no omam pibia nhima mfama no se koba sa ade a enye ma coach ne time no onya aduma na kakra ma ye nhwe. And in the last 2 games when I say 6 points washe young apostles washe Kotoko. And do you know how do you sack him? We are now about coach Watara on the Medina say me na me pen man kama pam ne dada. But for now has some penny phone who the nti also mpam Watara. The fans are quiet now. Wakoshe media ma obi anyi didie say o metimi asho omo. Enti for now Coach Watara me say me na nka pam no said you. The fans and the management don't see it as such. Coach Kasim Mingle second. Obey that pam no. Coach Yapreko ninth. There was even so much pressure on Nsuatre mind. You know Nsuatre mind so omunya fifth, omunya sixth, omunya seventh, they are good to go. Nti Yapreko umusa results no nte said enko bi apeso no. But I don't think there's so much pressure on him. Coach Prosper Netogum said you on the third position on that pressure on so. Because pressure is a free Watara so. Coach Prosper Netogum na pressure on so because out of 9 points we lose. You know, out of 9 points we now 1 point per. Into no the pressure on so, but you know he is at the third position now. So how can you say they should sack him? But on one only say one good results will be chema fans and chema no you know. And you America. Kotoko fans will not accept anything than a point. It will be chema he knows. It is a joke for me. These coaches, yamo momreka kra ansana yamaka say yampambi. You know,
Medim say new any hour ebehwe we are the entire manaf omo are selecting no ahead of Asari. The ba new or our here and ho enso e de mami. Our menim so obehwe kwampoku ni
manya start
mamra way. So there's 11:55.
Yeah.
Okay. What time no sapa?
Yeah.
The mamra ho na fi quick.
Mami yenitew.
So
the last time I has and lose a game. Now so still on one to one so and winning league no. That was 2003. And that was the year they did massively well but they couldn't win the league. So Joe Binsu besides say as a guy like young analyze the issues as objective as we can, but not say oh you Ghana ni say Ghana AFCON you bet me qualified. Say you honestly about dear mommy. Me here out of 100% no say you 99% say you we are out because per the result I out of those 4 games anyabo getting only 2 points out of possible 12. It hasn't been the best. Because we drew against Niger and we drew against Sudan. Baku home, Baku away. And yes, we lose Baku against Angola at home. And yes, we lose Baku away against Sudan. So what it means is we need to get all the 6 points. And san yasa train Sudan a ye him so no be sleep na. Sudan for now here only 1 point per. Because of 4 or 7 points. Was Ghana and was Niger and only Ghana about draw and we lose to Angola. So Kosia Pia and Mranti and say Sudan, if they are able to get just 1 point out of the possible 2 games now, 6 points before me say you, what it means say they are true to the AFCON. And for me, as me analyze it as objective as I can say you, I don't see Ghana qualifying to the AFCON 2025. Say you the last Ghanaian coaches or the African teams are AFCON. So only Jones are took a few pay apart from a young Ghana coach bia, and it's likely Kosia Pia is on the line to do that kind of record now. Coach Jones said I took a few in 2004 by taking the Beninois national team. No, Kosia Pia is likely to join those classical number of coaches. So African countries are or more players are winning Africa best back to back. So Cameroon it will be.
Okay.
Cameroon, Thomas Ntomo Nkono won it in 1979, and then Jean Ongene won it in 1980. Morocco Nsu Enya, a classical example. Mohamed Timouni won in 1985, and then goalkeeper Baduzaki won it in 1986. And of course, Ubenya Nigeria, Nwanko Kanu won it in 1996, and then the Prince of Monaco, Victor Ikpeba, also won it in 1997. Should Ademola Lukman win next month Africa Best in it? Nature say Omobesa equal record on my after say Victor Osimhen I the player who winning the Africa Best Footballer of the Year last year. Sejo last time Ghanaian player winning CAF Champions League. Sejo 2015.
Okay.
Daniel Nieje na Solomon Asante. No Kada squad no. And then Glassen Awaku.
Okay.
Those were part of that team now. Patrice Catron winning. That was the last time Ghanaian player another team winning Champions League. For UEFA the Sergio Michael Essien 2012. because after Suleiman Tarika Inter 2010 team, you know, Michael Essien 2012. After that, no Ghanaian player has won the UEFA Champions League trophy. Kodjo Asamoah was part of the 2015 team of Juve. Omo drew final Barcelona. Omo ntimi and winning that game against Barcelona. Sergio Obisu Bisaya said, in the 21st century, team Ben our World Cup and a gamer from group to final what boshing in Sergio only Brazil pay.
Okay.
Yes, 2002 our Japan Korea. After that, next World Cup winners Sergio, none of them have won all their matches.
Okay.
Brazil beat China, they defeated Costa Rica, they defeated Turkey group stages. Almost share Belgium round 16. Share England quarter final. Share Turkey was semi final. Almost share Germany. Italy in 2006 almost winning games because they drew against USA group stages after beating Ghana. South Africa so Spain and almost first game of the competition they lost against Switzerland. When Spain were on their way to winning the World Cup, they lost their first game. Germany in 2014 couldn't beat Ghana. Omo group stages no one team winning. Even though in the CONCACAF phases no more winning. The same also applied to the French team that won the 2018 World Cup in Russia. In their group game against Denmark, they couldn't win, even though they won their first two games. The Omo twice winning, and of course the last World Cup, Argentina and Suji also won team winning the group games and all also to the last final moko winning, but they did well by winning the World Cup. Sergio Kwame Poku die nini. Say Kotoko die no 2020-2021 season.
Okay.
About 16 games and share 6 goals. And season na na free Kotoko. Echo USM Algiers. USM Algiers no about 4 games and share 4 goals. So compare the start with regards to the number of matches and the goals in our share, at least it was okay. But Sergio, after that, 2021-2022 about 1 match pay.
The whole season.
The whole season. And I'll share 1 goal. Per the start I have. And then after that, call Olympic Kuriba, Morocco. And that was 2022-2023 season. About 6 games per when Timmy and Shegu.
Wow.
And then 2023-2024 Olympic Kuriba Honomana 2 games, 2 goals. So this
about
is the
2 games,
2 goals. This is the start of Kwame Poku. North Africa no okohonom say you anye a successful stint. Per the promise na wa share na all 3 ade a obetimi ayi no say you okohonom no.
Oh, say whole season 1 game.
Yes.
A whole season 2 games.
Yeah. But even though Praha na kakra wo ho. But say you in all the adeno tuning in general terms say you it hasn't been a successful stint for Kwame Poku up north or the northern part of the continent.
Isaac Minter
say the last season we born or call Libya.
Minter ko
January. Yes. Not just a young free year no mukura mu.
This year
yeah. I think was it $400,000 now. Libyan team no. Wow. Yes.
Adriana.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. A friend or you close to Adriana management no catch him. Yes. But all of a sudden I don't know what Nehemiah told you.
Just before so Kona ne starts to say.
No, he was doing well with Adriana.
Position Ben Wobo.
Or a striker.
Okay.
Or a striker.
All right. January anoko.
Ye nyam free yen.
Bema obi every Ghana had January at $400,000. Every Ghana de mame no. If say no na mean yeah. O figure so and they be accurate. Na obesan back. Every team no mu about Ghana League.
I was being told say our disciplinary problem.
No, they don't hear. They don't hear me. They won't hear me no. And say club na ba beto no. They only be sign years be. $400,000. They send about 3-5 years as
our assembly in a demand. The players need to meet the demand of
the contract now of course sign at that huge cost. Yeah, standards. I could say that's my question.
Yeah, standard.
Say $400,000.
Do you know
player free hammer $400,000. Huge.
Very huge. Yes. Yeah. Very huge.
Yes. In the head in a January no corner. This year or samba.
North Africa for ne dear. Say do.
Or for free and I say
the meme say it's even possible that can be grow man training or there were some clauses. But you know North Africa ho dear. Almost dear demand.
Okay.
Okwa. You see a lot of Ghanaian players on Makwa.
Yeah.
Even the whole Chastela couldn't survive over there. Right. The whole Chastela. Demand to on a was so. Kwame Kunti started very well. They will say Taylor ko Egypt to me. You know, a whole demand and was so and say they will not accept any mediocre performance. Into Uko, not a resource or more pedal, almost sanka, you know, almost now mount to us. Yeah, wano. So kwa perform de bi oto wazo bia. Dia o tell our balloon wo Sudan. Merek still amfa. And finally oba. There were a lot of Ghanaian players who come terminate their contract. Because demand was North African said you any be near the tea. And had the oba star by heard your kwa. You know, a win situation. Omuntu yesa sika na be foul. Now unko papa bako. No be fitiri me you know. They will not entertain that.
In further and better particulars about SARS, okay? Because Minyas was so much scanning she move after one season, but no call. Minchas, Yen Fishimoy, now Yemra back.
Apart from Yao, this guy was also performing Moru Salif from Bichim.
He's still performing.
Yes, on also call Alitiad. Yes, he's also doing well. Ewo Alitiad Alexandra. Sejo Binsu besides Real Madrid ne Barca. Why na aje Ballon d'Or dudo? Say you can in abu my 12-12. Per at that time players ne wo honum no. Ba wo ka players no dudo a say you Real Madrid de no e wo soro chen Barca. Real Madrid de ne players 8. Raymond Kopa, Alfredo Di Stefano, Luis Figo, Ronaldo Nazario Dalima, Cristiano Ronaldo, Modric, Benzema and then Cannavaro.
All right.
So omono kan in abu my 12. And for Barcelona, Luis Suarez, Johan Cruyff, Hristo Stoichkov, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, Messi. And then also Canning in Abuma, and also 12. Okay. So, Sergio Obiso besides...
I'm first start to a message Johnson Autos. As it meant in 2 seasons for Adriana Stars, 37 matches, 16 goals. And Sana Okono, about 11 matches, no share 9 goals. The previous season, about 26 matches, and no share 7 goals. Okay.
All right. So you besides say Madrid ne Barca year ben formal. Madrid was 6 March 1902 and then Barca was 29th November 1899.
Okay. All right. Yeah, ba that cake kemu misremo. Se bia kemu a making kan ya kemu amonhwe na mon famre omo ana fi sunwan zongo ne de no me say one e de ma me ha no. One ni de na mfru a o say why and me nim se beba e wo new de no mu a number 7 jersey England almost value number 7 and number 10 jersey and why say EPL no my attention no hot chain leagues ni na but to feel say other leagues ni be a better chain EPL no yeba be na my ho adwuma de ama omo Kessben television and a Friday edition of Midfield Action Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra questions nkwa and ebusa mind you most so our videos I don't so no yebekwa na yaba na tie videos na mo de yaba questions ni nyina na ene so no yaba modern ya church ya adwin kakra e de afa ho Newton Lati Marijata and so baba before so baba no semo a Kojak farmer yemfa frimpoma and so enkracho kakra audi a free Kojak farmer na eba da kanyina so ye de bemamo frimpoma
Pamona CBM me pacho se we fidie eda ha yi a ene die kwan so se wote se ye ba beton bibi se ede amawa eya enye fidie ni mfiri honom esan se eda no ya na enye sika no ene hia Kojakefo na mom se obenya wapomden na wade ho ede afi niam bebre ho no eno ena eda Kojak yakoma pono so ma menchiao na memfa nche mfiri empanifo ho emfa mawo Kojak ye research based pharmaceutical manufacturing and marketing company en krabatanity brekese ewo nkran mpumpuni mantemu wokɔ okanshi drug lane a kojak ye wo hoboyi ɛna afi Kumasi Central Market ye be Roman Hill na osan so kɔ Tamale ɛne Takrade a enkrobata ne bi wo ho na no ne nkyerɛ se kojak ye niema no wokɔ baabi a wunya bi oh my Ghana 16 regions ni nyina no yato ye niema ne bi ɛde apete ho no mo a wo ma no kra se bo mo so aso niema ɛton no kojak toothpaste ahodo no wamo etonton bi etimi pa cho ye bedi nkomo a ya na wayi wasum etie enkomo no na de ebeboa wo no wafa ewom na nso ode abo ho bra kojak ye niema papa ye de be edwa so no de di kan eye kojak pro code me pa cho kojak pro code no eye tipa ye duro de me ka se de di kan a eno ne nkyere se kojak ye na ye di kan de tipa ye duro eba omayi mu na mbom kane no womanfo bi ede tipa ye duro aba amwa omanfo eti ya research based pharmaceutical company ntino womanfo bebo ye punum na ye gi wo mo fel so ene edi kojak pro code ebaaye na se kojak pro code no wokona se wokwa akoto na ye ka kire se pro code ni ho na so aduro foforo ewo ho a oboa to eno a je original ya efi kojak nchen PROCOLD me pa cho yes spell no ena kojak nso so ewo so KOJACH etu kwa no wahye ne nso ede amame uti ena ye wo ya wohwini mu so ne nsuo wohwini mu asisi wanya fever kojak pro code eno na eboa wo na pani waju pro code no na oje abofra pro code nso ede amankra no ye wo pro code suspension ewo ho ya eno so eye mofra ne dia akra ho ye hyehye na se wo se wafiafia akra onkasa akra ni bo ho no ma wetimi mie na no nka nkyero se ma me ananse papa me ha ene ye me ya eti se onya emofra pro code ni bi ede manua ebeboa ne pa ama no nso ade ne ho ede afi yade mu ye wie ne ede yenum de ebaaye kojak ye wo kojak charcoal toothpaste ewo ho no mu a pipa cho activated charcoal ene ede aye wo hu se etoda na se o fridge no scent bi kura bam na ubie fridge no na ade bidie keto bi kura tomu a eya na e absorb sa scent no enu na mpanifo ye tena se dwen ho se ade ne yemfa bidie emfa nye paste ye kra ye kaye a ebre bi atwam no na ye de body tire ne afa bidie ne de atoso ne aboro ne pa ne de ahye dodom ye twi ye se no a kosi bra be ye fita enti enu ne ye tetede no ade na breda ne ekɔ nanim no kojak ye nsa kire ne emam ewa abefo kwan so na yemfa paste papa nso emremo eno ene adwene ho a yekofa kojak charcoal toothpaste de ba ya ene eye wonders ewo my Ghana fa ne nyina na ye charcoal toothpaste no pepa cho ebia wo smoky wo hyentampe wo tweta anasa wo de ta hye wafunu ne ade na se asesa wo sene color wo rebese udi colored foods wonom colored drinks a nipa cho kojak charcoal toothpaste no eya wodia editie ne yie emame ye woni charcoal infused toothbrush nso ewo ho ya ye de aka ho a eno ne beboa wo pa ama wosi a ada kokko yankopon boye no wose ye sen ye ma ne nye fita anase sen no obone se ye fita na so ebia ne ma bia ye ne nuane bia ye die nti no akofa sa wo hawi ede aba kojak charcoal toothpaste no ene be yi wosi ase nkonko ne ne nyina ede afri honom ede ama wo ye wie ye no ene esi kojak p wose no ho a udidi a na wose asho kill wadwe ye bia wose ne electricity me pa kojak p ene eboa wo se wose ensuo ka wo bre ubie wanum na ahome mframa krampo na asen ye wo ya me pa wose echi nam na honho no anasa osima bobo tokura wonya kojak p toothpaste no na wo the sensitive toothbrush no eka ho a eno so beboa papa wo di twitwi wosin a me pa ye paste ni nyina no awuduro bi anim eti eni susuaso bone ewo nipadua ne so eti wo di twitwi wosin awie no po ahuro ne gu upugu amane nka wonum bese 15 minutes na wakwa akofa kojak p mouthwash no na odi aka ho wonya kojak p mouthwash no eka ho e de gina osin ase bese 3 minutes na putugu a ebe ma better result into wo to ni paste no na wo to ni mouthwash so e de aka ho wa wie no wo did you choose bese 3 weeks e de kwa 1 month a wo wie no akwa akwaji kojak f because p no fluoride nim nti betime nya nsunsu asopone ama wo se no kura abubu etunya kojak f no a na no no de atwitwi wo se afebo kojak f no so mild sensitive teeth obo won ma ne se no emfemfem ne da bia ewo mu a bese na nsa bi na ne se afem ne kakra aduane a odi acid kakra wo mu kura mpo no na ne se efemfem no ntimi ni anka ntimi ni abrobe anka atwadeɛ ne nneɛma nyina no ntimi fa nka wo se no mepa akyɛw Kojak F ɛna ɛno nso ɛbɛboa wo etu nya Kojak F no na ɛno nso de twitwi wo se a 15 minutes na wakɔ akɔfa ne mafo hye no na wo de ɛno nso so agyina wo se ase bɛɛ 3 minutes na ɛno so wapo agu ɛbɛboa papaapa ama wo se no atimi acorrecte na uwie a na wagye Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste sa regular fluoride toothpaste no amanfo di ho adanse a enya asɛm ketewa mebacha oteke tuwa bi ede to brush so a ɛyɛ wonders epu ahuro pa na epu ahuro nti no wotɔ a wo mɔka mesi tisika fa tɔ ade papa ɛfa yɛ wo ho Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste no ebre bi a ɛnkyɛɛ na ye wo paste ahodo ɛwɔ hɔ nom nanso still na kaka ɛhɛ nipa se proye ɛha adwen se proye amani din dɛdɛdɛ yɛ se halitosis mebacha wotɔ brush paste we bi na anya ne brush ka ho na ade twitwi wo se a ebeyi saa num kan nyina ɛde afiri hɔ nom na wo se no ayɛ fɛfɛɛfɛ wo se no bɛgyina ne nan so brane kama paa na no yɛ wo ne toothbrush ɛwɔ hɔ ya wo de ka ho paste a na so de twitwi wo se a ɛno so ɛboa wo saa kwan ne so mepacho yɛ de mofra de so aba o akra eni kwa so oni pani eyisu paste ebomu obia wo ne de ne se na fe na efifi ba eti no mepacho ne foundation ni hia pa etu nya Kojak Kiss toothpaste nso ya ne toothbrush ehye ho free bonto no a eboa ema mofra no wo mo se etimi enyi ne fe wo ba tan bi paste ode ma akra ne twitwi ne se no ehyehye akra ne num nti wo fra akra ne so ma mom twitwi wo mo se a na akra ne ni twadan ho hia na akwaye 100 meters oba tan no pa bia wo ye late abofre ko school wa ye late efri ne si twitwie ya wo strawberry wom eti atwitwe mofra no ehye omun kran emo mo ankasa kora kofa edi twitwi wo mo se eti Kojak Kiss no eno so na dwuma eye no enkura ne di adokodoko de ne niam eye finimfinim enti ama mo anketenkete e kan se bacteria no etna wo mo sim eti omo kobobobon nkura ne simu tokuro na ama ne se na change color akura se de nke be de na change color koye yellow eti nya Kojak Kiss toothpaste no a ebebo akura no se enkabone aba akura ne num obe nipa na nipa etwe ko omachi a Kojak Kiss toothpaste and brush no eno ena ebeboa no eti wonye ni nyina awie no da me de na me tuufo me se upe afutuo bi ewo me de ye chi a no afre ye mpanimfo no ye numbers ne 0244 55 95 97 0244 55 95 97 and 0248 73 26 24 0248 73 26 24 Kojak ye niam aye de aba edwaso no wokɔ abonten a na wakɔ akɔpɛ bi atɔ na watimi ade wo ho mepacho oral care no ye wo Kojak charcoal toothpaste ya eyi o se so nkonkonene ene colors e wo o se ne so ye wo ne brush e ka ho ene san wo Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste a eno no ebeba o se ne ho ban fluoride na ewo mu nti no e ma se ne ho ye den kaka se proye ene enum kankan entimi emma oso ena afi Kojak P toothpaste ene ne mafo hye no e correct severe sensitive teeth na asanso prevent bleeding gum ya no ahye ne nso e de ama me ena Kojak F no eno so eboa ma wo mild sensitive teeth no eno so etimi acorrect no ena Kojak Kids amofra de no eno so ewo adwuma so nko eye ewo emofra no enum enkra wo kan shi drug lane Kumase Central Market ye be Roman Hill o my Ghana fa na nyina ba bia ye ton aduro anase ye ton toothpaste and brushes no wokɔ awonsa be kabi na ye brushes no Bristols anase ano no enye din bebre ena enye mre bebre eye hɔ ne hɔ esa se wohia brush ano ɔden ebe pepa enamel no ena wohia de ano mre entimi enyi niema enti eye hɔ ne hɔ a eboa bebre enti pepa cha okɔkɔgye bia na aboa wɔ saa kwan ne so Kojak ye say wo sɔre anopa twitwi wo sen enwumra okoda twitwi wo sen udidi wi afa so safru wanum na eniema bia particles food particles enketenkete na betimi pile up adike ama wanum ayi nkabone no ni nyina atimi afri honom nyankopon ya adom a dasene ye besa hia ewo Kojak enkomobone so meda ase
okay Kojak farmer enkrato kama pa hwehwehwam na frimpoma enso di aguho amayan one friend numbers no na fe muni mpanifo no eni enkomo eno every one products no pamcho munya bi na monsonhwe na mwankasa mubedi ho dance. All right, mamenye birthday wishing tenten na menko Newton Latte, Mary Jata enso eho Adams Abbey, ene Adams birthday. Na Adams Abbey oye bicycle repairer ewo Chira station. Oko Chira station eho ena Adams Abbey eye bicycle repairer. Anefi Sunyai Zongo ena osini nua ketwa no ena the birthday. Chira station eye Sunyai Chira station ana Chira station eye Sunyai, right? Okay, eho na Adams Abbey ewo nakopon shira na onya okese why na free adumu eko adumu next time no na we free ho na oko baby fufura e wosoro kra bebrebe eche bicycle or repair na menya okese happy birthday Adams Abbey Newton Latte Marija da memra we na me hwe do re eba bodu mienu apa wonsima aduno ye pimko
And okay, Chief, my first question here, Manchester United, Ruben Amorim, coach. Now, question in the Padabusa and said the 3-4-3 in a better Manchester current place we are fit in. Usually, a coach be a benya, nanka or start be for especially new project. Now, on one to talk to players about fitting into an idea, but when you're a bit different, or on a set of ideas, how or ball selecting a squad, no, and all Baba Juma midway through the season. So my dream is first of all, system no demanding a lot of speed and strength. It's we a player of Manchester United now or about 3-4-3 and so who the coach or be demanding or tactical understanding of the 3-4-3. Why it is also the most balanced of the systems, especially in both phases, offense and defense. 3-4-3 no ebe attacking in fives, now defending in fives. So the wings of the system no wing backs no omo nam benkum enam define no mokoba no so mo ntimi an support to attack and support to defense and wodimu technically and tactically se jo system no be so far na coach no be kire no so players are available no omo hwe anima no mo hwe no so Trent Saka Palmer KDB Bruno free kick bar baby a game na kwa akoduru ho na be preke no the coin say players obobo e bi mu du omo na ni fa ne ball free kick e bi mu so du omo na benkum enti say o ka benkum fo ne dia Saka ne ko Palmer ehun komo ne ye kan eda ni fa famu a mema ko Palmer na abo over Bukayo Saka but eda ni fa famu a Trent Bruno Kevin De Bruyne no make up for KDB over the rest Kofi Yesu say Dr. Ogum obo players ne be out of position asejo de tieresa football and tisaka a de akofitam na yatutu niam na yesa be hye foforo e dia ba bia mirrors no wo ho ne de betuatua ba bia ties no ho ne de betuatua but football de ye remodifications a lot untimi fa ba bia hwe ne sini nkoshe ba bi foforo untimi fa kata ne nkoshe ba bi but football coaches will continue to chop and change until some benya the best for the team. It's a player be an as a coach in a pen say or bubble player out of position. Of course, when you know a results, but any rigidity. It's a job of flexibility. Or best standing in Sanwa, because say, or say when you win a boy for when you win a boy for on board within a system beer, and you're the best out of everyone. And yet to say, Kwakubo Messi was a winger, but in the best position he was a false nine. It's the credit to the coach, no, and I say no. The manager has to do his best. Last season, Okotoko, Justice Blair is a natural midfielder. Coach needed the coach as a defender. Or boy, Jumano a supporter their club on the so my dream say before coach or bubble position be a diama player no. Now I rehearse with training grounds. Or more your home training my player na be bia. Name Diana a discipline say players a ball training grounds no. And you want to become a chinum and you want to be home. It's yana competition no akoyesro intensity na shooting. But player piano say Joe coach Benyano and the best out of the player into so simultaneously from the training ground so kosi match to get the best from these boys and no because so be and yet to say oh but I'm a player no watching no e ba also affect coach no and until am the car example and na wisdom member they tell us sometimes players be on my who so more part of the club but ebia no do match fitness 60 minutes on drew 70 minutes on drew 90 minutes on drew wisdom ball but the number of minutes now obono and is so far it might be down to the physique onya enrich the optimal level yan koso ntwensa wisdom or bekoso about say mekoso advice say Coach Abubakar Watara of us on resign. Results no ekoye. Na asha se na fans ne results omo performance. ɛna mmɛmɛ ka sɛ mo pɛ results deɛ a ɛyɛ abotere nam de bɛma coach no na new players a put it together nyina watumi anya bibi papa de afiri mo ho na sɛ bɛbɔ bɔ wie na sɛ mmɛmɛ yanka ne coach Abubakar Watara na mpanimfoɔ kɔ no so kɔ akɔbo no sɛ ɔyɛ press conference GFA mmaramu no kyerɛ sɛ ɔbɔ match wie a brand sɛntwerɛfoɔ mu sɛ busa question baako mmienu ɔdi no ho dwuma na police fa bɛka kyerɛ sɛ wakyerɛ hɔ na wogyina no club na wɔsom no fans ekura mbaa ɛtwɛn wakyerɛ hɔ no mo sɛ jo me se me yanka no mɛka kyerɛ sɛ da na wɔngyae adwuma no ntoɔ no mo na ɔmmɛ bɔ ne nkwa ho ban but results kɔ yie na sɛ fans na yɛ din dia ɔntoɔ na adwuma no so there is no issue but sɛ mobɛkɔ no so na police foɔ bɛbam security threat ne ade deɛ mɛkɔ so advice ne sɛ wɔngyae adwuma no ɛmfa ntoɔ no mo David Odro and Abdulaziz Amekiamu debut for Barca Athletic against Real Sociedad B no na question ni panibu sane say two players the performance no me opining on that boys me no ya de pa Aziz ne gina TVC the question fedred say omo a fortune say senior team no ete say the thing say two players we there omo nyina wo high chances of playing for the senior team nemom position ne ba ko a prime position for Barcelona left back no na dwuma obaye nye bebre me ka David Odro oni adwuma ye bebre obetime nya senior team ni bia bopa ne quality everything he has individual obebo ne ho ba obehwe ne ho ye obe match bibia ni position a obo no oyire ne ho obetime abo and I know there was one guy Gerard Martins on an ball first team Baldi ni ho and everybody was asking said the performance in so any he doesn't even deserve to play in the first team and now more so I will say Kabaldi beba bebo meaning say Martin dear Odro betimi na fight it but as so sua a lot from Alejandro Baldi as a senior member nemom ne deputy badge deputy no Gerard Martin the obetimi na fight it na Abdul Aziz ye no and a prime position for Barcelona as a club culturally team bia won position ya na a dominant position the momo Aziz bossy about the four cardinal positions of Barcelona about left and right wings in the middle, Benkuma from about Bonifan from about 10 and was about 8. It's Barcelona by be all fighting on high Barca Athletic or co senior team be a when about right wing, Lami Yama. Now our Busa was say, obey me to Acrano, in fierce and war. Now Aziz Susu, fierce, the Bonifan from Monusa. It is a new crowd ready, boy the performance I was so. It's in far from Rafina and Oben Kuma from all. Abdulaziz eventually teams a hono kwa kutino oba second striker baby a can number 10 hono na Daniomo hobi Fermin Lopez e hobi nti hono Abdul or fight yako 80 hono Pedri esa so e hono. These are the four cardinal positions Abdulaziz person Boba Senibia esa so fight this ankrofo we nyina and the issue of racism any has say Barcelona adapted with time and can energy so your black boy na benya bia ba yakoto abakra na eden pa na Lamasia ne de no mo hwe wanim o fifia wo Barcelona no ma fish out no ma sell out but you know Barca are adapted so well with time. Baldi is a black boy and Sufati and all these guys you know a players who leading the new project. Lami Yama is a black boy, Kunde, Rafina, all these guys. So the issue with race here Abdul Odro and fight it. Nina ye positionally baby omo individual omo on because we fight to say adwuma ye problem ebeba me say omo ye kwa kotu omo top team no omo so performance jo et say na issue of racism there emamu bieu Basa biem all the black players ni Bobby Filia fi obia hoton pa Mika Fai this Senegalese guy no ye young chapa all back kakra no nya biabo but central defenders no do so aroho mu nyina ye new black boys team no adapt to more accept to say everywhere on the globe football ebetimi am wa fiaba and this guys no ba bia na be form fi no Ghana ha
ndenye Basa senior team no mobo
ye Basa senior team no
na on ne hifo na training
say no omo coach the friend Abel Sanchez na Barca no omo a certain setup obi kra busa question say Barca Athletic no Calamasia no ho ana and Calamasia no ho La Masia no started from age 6 to 18 I want you can say the farmhouse
okay
na differences in say free 18 na no omo Barca Athletic na ene dey ate no ho say free nkranum na mo ndru seniors no ho brabesha Barca Athletic no the gap between the juvenile no and the senior team no ho na oduro we
okay
it is a jodi a chene say eduro edabia senior team for the team sheet no so wetimi hu oduro din wo ho o ball ho modern a o position na o ball etimi ko fa abra say senior team no chena betimi aba bewram eti Basa Athletic de say jo e de say de yete he kasa na obi abete studio no kwana no ha omo te senior team no kwana no pe a omo yire omo ho a omo timi anya bi abọ pa omo duro akiri say jo Christian Nimode ba said George afri ensem ne convincing ninsem no ye extremely convincing. Who hasn't been talking about the topic of betting, the topic of match fixing in our game in the last couple of years, the topic of bad officiating, the topic of non-payment of juvenile coaches, and that maltreatment of local coaches, a couple blaster, a coach juvenile teams in. These are all topics that are discussable on number of times, incalculable. We've been talking about this, say, and never way saying a touch my away football room. Don't talk about the messenger, discuss the topics. So extremely convincing. And some way how your league in a man for the GDO must say competitive. A man for the GDO based on precedences. So she all stars as some see and see Andy rightfully dealt with that issue. Na ensi okrobia so da se RTO game obebo no wantimi ankobo a ye de enkran krabaka akobo ebesi na ye hu the outcome of that issue ensi obabia okase wo din se mantimi ensi o football na chi a lot to be talked about. So George and Semino Sejo ye more convincing na ensem no okase wo di akira na o kan aka akoka de yenka. So my main fan no insure mo. Basa let Kalamasi how my we sa topic no. My next question no say why number 116 jerseys no eta reserved for goalkeepers. So Joe said the FIFA mrano abiem no. So we goalkeeper now per 10 jersey crowd on Sabeka. Open jersey number 100 to say the Syria na at some point Ronaldinho she 99 no on Sabeka. Na the tiene say ya na number 1 here reserved for first choice goalkeepers no. It will not fat ni just ni we free oko nyina no. Na by position so be about right by so no so for 2. Obi ball left back no so for 3. But that left back position baby jet after 3 just no the legend. Goalkeeper be after 19 jersey at the Baba legend. So jersey number be able to me share but by preference and choices and na ya locate numbers no the map players no. Se kumasa sante kotoko baba yara me say oh can first round do so mon samra dia a disruption for the squad, disruption for the technical coaches and of course the fans. No mom say about first round no wie your 2 weeks break be 3 weeks break be nem rant ya no rest ne ka se fina ko yenko boase bi me ko baba yara dia e ho na me wo na se see your ko be chemba na ka se the next game ombra baba yara a huge disruption e de makumasa sante kotoko players no and the coaches no how do you be
invest a lot
Joe, what the capital say how much says your pitch is send net here. Ya hu ni what be asemo ball. A lot say Joe. Share map pan konwa so as go to VIP na fe bad day.
Cinema be brave.
A lot. A lot. So why would you rush in coming here?
Because I'm told this grand workers na Lenkley no kotoko the 2 omoka.
When you na ya ka wa based on the fact that we hontia.
Yes. This is one about kotoko pay rules.
Amutu omoka. Into oma fa sa workers na ba. Ano be job mo ho no ma be fa workers fra.
Okay.
I mean,
simple.
I mean, Sir Joe. Mo ya djuma. Enya pitch ni. Mo ya djuma pa. Enya pitch ni.
Wow.
The first round in my opinion don't yes say ndi oboase.
Okay.
Na breaking na ebe fan finfin Sir Joe. O meba kumase a no meba kumase. O say last time out transfer window no end e no hwe djuma Hansi Flick boy can we authoritatively say Hansi Flick is the best signing so far. Oh, we are seeing now. What kind of sad ya? Galatasaray fans and Chema because man now answer one that so many Victor Osimhen. But Victor was the most informed striker. Last 2 windows in Jet Omovuko Galatasaray. You busa se for sika to so akabaka se debi onko. But Gala for fans enjoy Victor Osimhen. A man referee and his slot to Liverpool. Who said say and no crase Joe kan odi wa ha say. It no believe say club ebe ko ama kire smooth to say dia. Na ka mu ni adwendwene crase club e ko. Look at the job and his slot is doing fantastic job and why Anfield in Liverpool. So ubetimi akansi so say and his slot moving to Liverpool and Hansi Flick moving to Barcelona. Me measure ni nyina pepe. Import me the Victor Osimhen the account. So Hansi and yet the best move out transfer window. It is one of the best.
Okay.
Kamara Asare when they started asemu mekaye. Say me call baby yemo Kamara. Mini hobby. He has to put up a performance at me me agina too. Na the way I come no men call because football a recency the way in pre or we talk about your history. Eti Kamara retire there. As say can improve performance. And a man for the not performance against Carol and the baby boom. But now we all saw it say on also so mistake and the cover we buy. Now the question is, who is the Kotoko first choice? The goalkeepers here number 1 a consistency. Their performance at the back a consistency. So Joe, every team be our best no. You have your first choice goalkeeper and you have your second choice. No matter how many days of malaria bet you the first choice, you know. Or Koba, not the performance physically, conditionally where you're well okay. Say Joe, or Baby 2 Abadani go post him. Courtois, Champions League, you know, Lunin a day Madrid the Koye, Courtois by your Baby 2 goalkeeper. No. So me nam say sorry to us because he's also a developing goalkeeper. 2, when you opportunity to be in the Blasters, then you DNA Kamara. Now the people calling Kamara no, who Kamara no more free. Who is the Kotoko number 1? Me, Mekasa Frederick Asari. Uncle Sonia Kotoko number 1 no. Nemom Adentina Abdomomi no more friend or Blaster. Na oma drop ya Asari ko Blaster ade no de ko.
Dini a movement. It's a mistake. Okay,
Asari ko Blaster say Joe ade no de ko. See enjoying the call up as an individual player ya friend into Okobia otimi catch and crop for say me ya friend me Blaster or compete at Tisgi or training grounds or compete Jojo Walcott. Unfair competition no coach loves that. Your local players in the team you're there based on the call up alone of Frenabusi and for party and there. Go back to your duty, work and show why you were called. But then you from we ne fear bomb pie man our phone also we trust an agent pie or we are our friend now for 102. See, that's not the end of the job. Where the job starts is wabba man in a no I shall say at this gino man Jojo Walcott no man intimate 2 more and I mean to mean 2 more. Why was I called? Na mo ye fremu we na ko do national team kamba na mo oh me feel senior me yadaw from distance me check out now the players na twetwa picture and that is the mentality of a mediocre. It's so show why you are called eti moment there or the competition be Jojo Walcott or be compete at Zigi and no why I feel say coach na say the moment about back to the Blaster in any case and ya sorry and you benching for Mumin was there and Sana sorry ko akoto. That is the reason me madwene me Dr. Ogumade na ombo Henry Ansu aden na manity bench sa Kotoko e 4 central defenders Henry Ansu na the last on the pecking order. Samba Ablo Justice play Henry Ansu Henry ne twato. So if the coach is going for a 3-back or Ablo no about Samba no about Blay or about 2 central defenders not the laterals as support here or Ablo no about Samba it should be about Blay no about Ablo. So whichever formation whichever system whichever demands and for Henry Ansu Madrid mu chire me say as a young coach the Henry Ansu beba nkomo imu at the injuries and as injuries and the Henry Ansu beba nkomo no apart from injuries to one of these guys doctor about back free we here Henry Ansu I doubt say free way were available 3-back 4-back Henry is the last on the pecking order. Jordan Ayew Kudus na captain for longevity, experience and commitment and Yema when you are at the end captain, but beyond this there are other little details. It's a dressing room and near cause why you and my coaches in make a radical decision say I could be one of the captain abonensa. It be said actually that verse Higuain Mascherano generation of the captain and my Messi no. They felt that Messi is a young chap. Sana Tevez Madriomo. They never fought for the boy. But that era ne ND Rodrigo Di Paul era ne start you know. I'm banned in the Messi. I feel the Messi in size. And you Kudus ne era no was started because Jordan Moda Soom. When it's why the I'm banning the Bonwa. All G for no on Ben Mama. They will do a lot of stars behind the scenes about affecting coaching performance because there are certain old guards at that swim. Kudus era Nyan start here. Of course, some of those boys in Ibiaba, but Juku were around, Jordan were around. All these guys, Mudi Kudus and him. And it's why they are Humane Bonwa. They will fight him. That's how football has always been. And to imagine them say, "Coach Jordan, wow, a piece about dressing war, no be able to me a perform." 2014, Ghana and AFCON no be a best surprise and any surprise. I didn't think the best surprise. Football moves through time. Football goes through revolutions. Even Emrana Kasankasa Krani, SSS, and Yamana air the field in the solo. The Madagascar air, the Central African Republic air, the Comoros air. The whole year 1957, are you still doing same or what can you set to suit time, the demands of modern day football? It would also take only a BMO infrastructure, coaching, medicine, and Yamami knew are the key facets of football. At the end of the boy, You can't infrastructure, Comoros, Madagascar, Abidjan, Anuya, we saw Ivory Coast. They've all been coming thick and fast. Coaching, medicine, and what you dig game critically. Say any about Ghana Premier League na play bit tough for my Joe. Omo box no mo form the Dimricano. Ya mo musa no mo checking him home. Insu mienu, para mienu. Junction Violet ke to be na dem. Premier League standard. Box the chrome no.
I will check your BDM say. Maybe I will bang Gold Stars in TV a honor to say.
Chief.
No, but it's all bang Gold Stars because me who so be the need the first aid box name Sanu Manamana copy to this one and I could be him.
So you,
I'm never a crowd. I'll bet team I'll ban a Gold Stars and I will bench you. Dominic Crow, the name one says, Insuminu, any Ossidian, pure water,
an ice block.
Yeah, ice.
You,
all right.
Team is not going to So you improve your game, no?
Okay.
You improve your game as soon as possible because game need Janija you. It's Moises Caicedo the most complete midfielder in the Premier League. Almost starts Bebamia back him as a family. You can't say complete and say. Complete means on and off the ball. Bonnie Crano, ne Bonnie Crano. They are not the team now. In defending, or tackle, or block, or intercept. On the ball, do you pass? Do you distribute your passes well? So you can say Moises Caicedo. So Bonnie Crano Chelsea, they are not the bar. So see you can say EPM with you. So on and off the bar, I can confidently say Moises Caicedo is the most complete midfielder or EPM.
Okay.
The tackles, the interceptions, the blocks without the ball, he does a lot for Chelsea. And on the ball, he's shown that he's one of the best passes. Our Premiership in CCA. And you know how define it complete. You have a lot of midfielders to say Iniesta or Zil, born in Grana, on your BBM. Now watch your screen. 22 tackles and one winning at the Chelsea. It places him as first amongst all midfielders or EPM. Number 2, duels won. Or toss me you we're making 68 duels. Duels na be kind of 50-50 challenges. Shoulder, all core form, all core throw. We cost 68 times and we're winning. And a place in a second. Interceptions, we're winning 17 interceptions. Now interceptions just say what you pass a ball and they can what track a ball crack off. You pass a ball and they to no intercept to my ball and could do baby and I can say could do. And not a placing on third or accumulated this for midfielders. So when you know you without the ball, tackles one, duels one, interceptions, and you without the ball. But say yo, Osha successful passes 464. A placing a fit on all midfielders. So on the ball, no, who can best passes or EPN man, Moises Caicedo. Eto so 5 or one more. Where Emma me who say, oh, can the most complete there. Who you Moises Caicedo and Yama Wakra. So Joe, my last question no, the fact that na Obusa said Rafinha row Ben or ball FC Barcelona. The same Rafinha yi and Nayane Kase coaches are changing position no kasa. Rafinha was a winger under Zevi. But Hansi Flick came in no say no. So that win so I would you born before I'm right inside no watch it, watch your ball so. Then Rafinha recover. And your brand Fifi Lewandowski age in 20 move kase. 2. Ni wait as a striker into hotel pulley other central defenders and around him, which is so natural. It's bastard, there are spaces behind Lewandowski. As is our cover. Now, you can't this season, 12 goals. And we'll make it 10 assists. Now, Europe, play our 50 and as well, double digits this season. Aya Branty, emotional, TV. He is not a natural center forward. But the coach na be say Obon as a false 9. So Lewandowski no one kobo, but Lewandowski no how ni as number 9. And na the little pockets of Lewandowski ejano or no was sasa. Now the best attribute of the game no as a winger a finishing. Mo Salah best attribute Enyemrika enyenchwe a finishing. Finishing is meant for natural center forwards, but we are winger and go sha. Yeah, na ababa your major attribute. And look, baby I also go and your winger position no a number 9 position of our ball no. This is the pure false 9 rule and all bono. Typical center for the Juman Wafa number 9 position when I'm and the Juma way because Lewandowski come born dropping on the children now and incisively how our cheap goalkeeper who say no one need idea the ball back on the goalkeeper so Lewandowski, Rafinha, Lamine Yamal Carroll the best trial for Barcelona, and Rafinha is the most important member of that attack because of the finishing speed and then the creativity for the side. So Joe.
Okay. Newton Latin Marie Jatame Kwabana and number 7 and number 10 in summer and if you buy and some room which me I home Ejumaka Krade Ama or no and so our Black Stars coach Otoado was quite mindful and economical with what exactly transpired between Thomas Partey and him himself. Boss, I want to know from your superlative sports brains if Thomas Partey's exclusion from our latest Black Stars call-up is a disciplinary action against his refusal to honor our game against Sudan. Also, will Coach Otoado's action on Partey have the potency of promoting patriotism in our national team? DD, Akumadan Senior High School, and Audiwe, and so Breyen. Me ko aba na mabefa mo videos amode aba no say mrebe ba mi yepa na yahwe mo videos no enso ho hia mi yepa. Keto Kreku's presidency of the Ghana Football Association has been marked by one controversy with criticism over inadequate sponsorships, inconsistent national team management, and questionable coach selections. 2. The organization of the domestic league has also faced scrutiny with issues of poor officiating and alleged match fixing, undermining its credibility. His efforts in youth development and infrastructure are seen as insufficient for long-term growth. These concerns suggest that Ghanaian football may benefit from fresh leadership to rebuild trust, introduce innovative strategies, and restore the sports integrity. Hey, Oyinba Kwachi, Cologne, Germany. We are way and Cabrofo. Na Brofo kisi. Okay. Oyinba Kwachi Junior, anyway for Cologne, Germany, and Abre. Kwa Mickey, me hwa bo for nonsense. Some kakra na yemeto aso.
Republic Bank eye banka sabre omede hihye foforo de aba enu nti se usika se munkoye we businesswoman usika se munkoye Republic Bank and also oni omukoye adwuma ye ma loan na interest rate de wo form loan na ye de ma na eboa ma wetima to dan loan ye de ma na eboa amotimi ato ajapadie bia opesa wo ye credit cards ana so pesa investment SME corporate digital or retail banking ni nyina no de wani che Republic Bank Infaswa obetimi enya ewo yaseye eno no Totina 74 T74 kope T74 edroni binanom na nom T74 number 1 immune system booster ebe boost immune system no ama hoden abem ahode ba immune system no ma obi a wo kidney problem wo heart problem wo lungs problem wo eye problem anase wo abdominal pain wo syphilis wo gonorrhea wo pressure no wo shro wo sugar level no wo shro wo gonorrhea wo HIV, wo COVID, wo fibroid. Totina 74. A doom asida also benye biato and I say any drugstore. Your number is 0246 073498. Offer number we swa. Yebejo so Franco Trading Enterprise eton laptops, Nokia phones, Samsung phones, iPhones, smart television, Franco air conditions, anasa ope deep freezer. Washing machines, CCTV cameras, and a pebiata, and your Franco Trading, a honey a tonya ma papa, and you take a Franco, Nakopenya ma papa nibi, and so eto. Hebaso cream ye cream ye using, and me nije, a ba a day and my when you saw baso cream in a bema bow, and my timmy boy juma ye bema, 7 periods, and no best when I want bow and tem, we a bema to me satisfy bar. Compare baso criminal in a sachet and I say baso cream in a tube. Na emboa na boy jumaye ebe boa ye papa any drugstore chemical shop bi abekobiano obenye biato ye number ye 0244 750-510. The elephant ointment abedwas will be a CCO ya now kotojo we chinkasani ya elephant ointment and also using sadekeba powder or jaso we use sadekeba powder the bearman so be a cocoa air about boama cocoa num it was here at the amount obe piti powder and be a good team cocoa na bow etu cocoa na say at the amount and the elephant about mixture abedwaso will be a cocoa how we see here we met team a elephant about mixture Flezon 600 a stroke a drop. Obi when you stroke and that's also born by if you stroke home. Flezon 600 and na a wasabonum. Asabe travel and tongue. Edube tukwain. Yedu ko Dubai trip no ne yako. And nunti so we will be a peso could be a single occupancy no $1,649. Double occupancy $1,899 per head. airline ticket, hotel and breakfast, visa, round-trip airport transfer, desert safari tour, marina cuisine, half-day city tour, and the Kamboma, Utese Sikanum. Your Bantama High Street, Honey Beer, or your number, 0246 603711. Asabeti de ye dreba ko Dubai amwakwa ko di holidays and so latest form your partner for life wabrabo mi yonkone latest form ko pay latest form enkunya ni bi your visa for 6500 Ghana and our L and also 3100 Ghana cedis we chinka se ne beko ohonam ne tutu ne beko a bomade ko pay latest form yenkunya ni bi natenem the one and only general.
Okay, enti baby yedri mefa WhatsApp videos no kala untimi ma sisia na o metwe mic no nti me kofa me WhatsApp videos amode abre me na afei yede de aka nyina enso atoa mo so to be honest and frank, Kessben sports team muti sports dodo anafi sunyan zongo anafi yeda sepa ye kwaba na semre wo ma ye hwe also o question no e de amount. Happy birthday, Sunko Enko Emma Kojo Sani of Ashtown Apostolic Church. Kojo Sani, or Ashtown Apostolic Church. Menyan Tiasa Wonfa Kessben program, no, and so in the agro crowd. Pato Landing Service Ashtown, and I say, I will show happy birthday. Sanso, and Madam God bless, Kusi Apia. Also wo abuakwa RC Primary A ene also o birthday madam, happy birthday yami shira onyo kese na de wakoma ehwehwe bia no yakopon onfa endomo we efri Papa Noki on the president Kuma Pim supporters of Asante Kotoko. Oh okay, Kuma Pim group no Asante Kotoko supporters no our president Papa Noki, and I say, I wish you happy birthday. What's our videos? Kakra na infa dia kana metwa so.
Good morning, Sir Joe. Your family Mukasa Flin Carrier. Andy, Mikostin, and say, Chelsea to me, she said,
I also knew Mikasa Fikwaso. I said, Young Bezin Busao, Bibi. The former president, Akwesina Ntechi, a band of FIFA, the man. Now, they say, me who said band, no, FIFA year free in Swan, I said, that's where you man. And I say, year free in Swan, they say, me who say, wait me, Gina, if president, be Moana, I'm Yaton Swaba. And I told me, you know, they say, a band in that's where you man, they say, me who, in fear to do a demand on name Rata, I see finished with Medamasi.
Good morning, Sir Joe. Your family Mukasa Flin Carrier. Andy, Mikostin, and say, Chelsea to me, she said, animal hoti. Still, almost where he strike at his Usimen Anna. Number 2, we have blaster, eating ya. Say, Utuado, Eda Sukuchi, and I am Pamono, that's all her. We are sure, say blaster ever qualify with Capana.
Sir Joe, good morning. This year, Akonoba. And my question is the person who said, if he said, Antoniana free gun and free, and I say, Bo Antoniana boy. If Antoniana Echiban, why not Bebo boss say Antoniana, and I said, why not the body bo? You do Antoniana, dear. The person and the mobile minami, right? I said the blaster, dear, I won't go with the massy.
Pacho, good morning. Where Chairman Morofos Enterprise and Uncle say, hey, this is the say the most in the game point. There's a Chelsea to be 3-2-8. Hey, Chelsea the Blues. It's the most say it's a general so in the game point. The say about Jenna Bones or wine. It's a bones young Hunubium. It's a bones of Akoshen. It's a generous. It's a bones Akoshen. That's a general Pacho. I don't be so question so much me man. I'm saying compare voter team your team be aji leg da and Africa bra na wa Africa da na pa chene team be pa chene esi year be so jonas me no nyakopon ye.
Hello Sejo friend na ya me kasa free offense so adembra Sejo mpacho You say Blasters no. You see the Kakui and her half going to qualify another day. And that didn't think I ma boga for be free abuchira be bonaka yemfa mon bogana leg ya kotokone has PSC. Yemfa jidin shu mona yemfa bim shu muni mumbo. Neka boga for entra mabluchiri. Neka and not must see whisk magana. You say ubi e ba nyeska koto ni tia ma odiaba. Okwa beauty oba beauty and zika mama pinde kema mon bogana leg ya yemu man dey embo. So every time see whisk am mine. You say on bakra yi hwe. So they need ya and yet. See Mr. Mono so come on come once my pa. Bidasi.
Sejo, good morning. Patron Michano abeja phone na Sejo Nicholas Neka say make us free akra. Sejo, e patro mpeze me bisa sam kakra. Na me tre ma adwene wo ade bi nso ho na say abeja phone no Frank Naro ene Andy ebetimi abom me ya no. Na mbese me mbisa say yen Ghana football na nkasa edien ba ni yen problem. Edien na haye. Edien na ama supporters no intimi nko. I can say agopramaso no ahoro ne nkohwe yembo na yebo no. Number 1 ohwe yambrofo ya embo ya yehwe ya utim se teams ni bo ma enkoye kra enso de bi om stadium oyema na mbrofo yi boje wo mo so ya hye ne kra no wo boje ne so nti die na ma yen ya han mu die ne die problem kakra ba na se ohwe kotoko ne ha sin sama be utim se supporters ni aberba but me pese me hu the real problem na e ha Ghana football no na yen san so ntwen adwene nko bibi kakra so em se minima de ntina me bisa ne se system no mu aye den ntina bia nkofon so enya sika no mfa nko ana se
Sergio ne pacho mamu nyina che ebra ne fi radede yankwa che na yewra weekends ni ne pacho masem 8 yawa me question me bisa 8 the person me bisa ne say Public Account Committee a yete si onyen hwehwemu fa All African Games sika akwakodi dididi nkrofo ho mo beka se GTV for agi say ni say o mo set committee si yen hwehwemu no ye ka asem ne ba akopɛ ye ntie ho asem bio se donema ekoso Ghana no esisi ye yahwe yi kama kwesa asem ba egi bum ni aka na ba akopɛ ade ya chen ya ni atiada yenti ho asem biem nti mpese Frank Naro eboa me wasa ekwan we so na nne.
Good morning Sergio de pacho michiao ne onkofo ni nyina Andy obia michio bia na anopei your friend is Samuel make us a free pantai awakra anopei de me sem kakra mpese me bisaye Barcelona eja me club bakopa me fendi agro na yeno ya breye pa bre asosisi ya de eja nyame adom yeji enkola ni dinti kakra nkrasa ni amakoso ti na we de me sre bisa se mo betimi aya me mboa kakra na ma chirichiri mo akire me kakra se ni ama kakra nkra yugusu a basa ye nkakra nkra Catalans for ye bit me.
Good morning. The friend man kwa me kase free Spain Panadol. Na sende my tight kakra me de video ba ya che. Me chia se Franco ne Andy ene abusuafo ni na. Sergio, na me bisa se anytime bia entokwa bisi o party bisua. Ibremu supporters ene omo ye tutu asem no do be support sade ene de by sometimes ye blame ye security for no Sergio krum hanuma ye we ba bia enkwala kra di agro no police fo be kwa kobo mo ho ban akwa kosi tem enkwala ne be wi agro ni nyina itimi pese me question ni say the police fo no mo call park ni so say ye bobo no eno nko na ye o masede say ye bobo ni wi a o madwuma ba wi no mo call ana say police for na ya na so enti omundimi mo park ne ho ban because the main players yon ba ball no so mo be wie etu omo car akono yenim se eno na security for asede so mbehwe so bia betumi aye bibia wie firi wakwa ne hunti na so yebewie bor no na yesi supporters we akwakoye sei supporters we akoye sei but ye bremu supporters no mkoye san yes bijitum na mom ye bremu police for no a omko ho no
Yo bache good morning me bache frame upon me kase fit today se jo me pese me hunu kotokoti me ni problem e wom pa me pese Newton eboa me se bi to so me no se eri teri coaches wi ama se kotokoti me una wo ye enti ba ko head coach ne fa ba ko assistant coach ya de ne nka be fa obi se coach Ogum Sika Akono ene Bashiri Hereford ba ko head coach fa ba ko assistant coach ya e wo kotokoti me mu a de ne nka be fa.
Very interesting questions, but yes, I'm going to cover Embra midfield action. Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9. Very interesting question. But Kessima Bakupe na ese ye peja emu. Ya bo modia questions no do no de amamo. Bebre ha yentimi amfa yensa anka. Nyame yaduma. Ochina bisa ba betase ya bo modia do na so afiri ho de amamo. Sima Bakupe me sorry. Kala
Joe,
1 minute no the year.
Yeah, obi question obusi and say I didn't think that this particular FA say only omo ye adwuma na obata omo na akoka sempe na o master a victimize you.
Never go search
And no senti na make say.
Okay.
Then ya me adwuma.
Minim say sa na tie dia.
Sa na tie dia.
Sa na tie say o kasa only omo ye adwuma na o victimize o minim. The answer.
The question on the abant ya me adwuma.
Okay.
Na ya phone na abetrans ya. No bi ade na adwuma.
Na cheche ya dwen e dey afa ho. Ya the way na sorry Inaki Williams o kire obi se ne sika twi. Ai. Yenti kakra. Inaki kire se ne sika twi. O kire obi twi kasa. O kire obi Spain, yeah.
Que dime algo, es decir, que me gustan a mí los idiomas, que dime algo, así, a ver cómo suena el chi.
Yo qué sé, dame Etisen, es como ¿qué tal estás?
Etisen. Y contestar, decir de puta madre.
Boco.
Boco.
Sí.
A ver, dímelo.
Etisen.
Boco. Más o menos, ¿no?
Ok, ya está.
David Amunsan es un bio.
Algo así, a ver cómo suena el chi.
Yo qué sé, dame Etisen, es como ¿qué tal estás?
Etisen. Y contestar, decir de puta madre.
Boco.
Boco.
Sí.
A ver, dímelo.
Etisen.
Boco. Más o menos, ¿no?
Ok, ya está.
We should ejina the midfield action no aba area breaking news abidafo enso ba be trance no mo de abre yen nyame yaduma ambesa te yenka ochina e wo final whistle jumedi no eso nyame hira mo pa akrama